Uh, an
Eric.
alternative. Yep. Oh, thank you.
We love you, Eric.
That was a genuine thank you. No joke behind that.
No, thank you.
It's a
Seriously, thank
service
you,
he
Eric.
does every.
Thank you, because I have no idea how to do that.
Okay.
Let's go.
Trying to find a fucking trying to find a sad song. Nice. Sad ambience. Probably YouTube. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Last, you guys have completed what you had set out to do. You have acquired the great three relics of the god weapons of the gods, the Helm of Darkness, the Trident of the Deep. It is these things that will guide you back to the realm of uh, through these power to return to your own time. And it was determined that you must pyramids are, and that may just well be where the true those who brought Kronos' power. Prepare to pack up your stuff, take the children of Greece with you, return to your own time. But before you, a great paragon, a great hero of many thousands who have made this all possible in the making, has met the end of her life. The Archdruid of the land, and great hero, fucking everything. Olympus, the Druids, humanoid, held on for thousands of years to make this point in history possible for all of you to have a chance time and survive. And this is where we'll start off today. Thalia, you're present.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry.
It's all good. Back to that moment where you, the goddess of grace, have just realized that she's gone, that she left in her sleep at some point. She lays looking peaceful, small, the edge of her lips. The old druid lays still. So anything you would do, is there anything you're feeling, thinking?
Yeah, I think a bit of shock and grief for her good friend. And she would hold her there just a moment longer and give her a kiss on the forehead, going to find the others.
Okay. All the other, each and every one of you, along with the children of Greece. But Thalia is usually pretty present pretty quickly, and take this trip to the pyramids to complete your return through time, and maybe a little few members of your group not present, and we'll see with perhaps a dour look on her face. You'll arrive.
Do I things off with her? Can I make
I
it?
think it would be hard not to do.
I think it'd be pretty obvious. She'd
Yeah.
probably be crying at this point.
Goddamn domain. I think I immediately go up to her and take her in embrace and just
Valanos, we lost a friend last night. Valarie, she passed away in my arms.
so sorry. We're all here because of her, and something beautiful and immortal in us. Her memory, her sacrifice. And I can't think of a better way to go. Grace. Sorry for your loss. He'll just try and
Thank you, Sahanas, and she'll return the hug. You need to go find Alicia.
Of course. Do you want me to stay with you there?
Yes, yes, please.
Of
I
course.
can keep the company.
Of course. With you every step of the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Go looking for Alicia. Okay. I'm gonna rep there as if you kind of find your party and they're off doing their thing. But you go looking for Alicia, direction of Valerie's room. Enter there and find the door open. The nurse individual would not be there. He, with an empty goblet, nothing as pristine wielded, but rather simple goblet laying on the floor, and Alicia passed out next. Something in your essence tells you that she has changed herself.
Alicia, I'll try to wake her up.
Come back. It was only but moments ago you drank from it, and you are full of divine.
Ugh. Oh, wow.
So I'll also go over and kneel down and help her to her feet.
Like, is this what you feel like all the time now?
It'll take some getting used to. There's plenty of time. Thalia would like to speak with you. And I'll just kind of close the door and
Yeah, yeah, I just sit down, still getting used to this whole. Yeah, Thalia, it's. Yeah, I've got. Valerie really picked up a real kicker for me. It actually seems to have walked good. She is.
Yeah, that's why. I don't know, maybe at this moment you notice that Thalia's been crying. She's got tear streaks down her face, and we lost her last night. She's gone. She passed in her sleep.
Yeah, that makes sense. That actually really makes sense. Well, only one way out now. Way back to now. Backwoods. Then I go up to that and I give her a hug.
Yeah, she'll have you back. Would you like to see her? I will lead she'll have the rest of the party as well and lead them to
Silence will have gone and got. While you
Okay.
guys are having that moment, he'll go gather everyone.
Take Alicia back to my room where.
All right, we'll say that as you all sort of gather in Valerie's body, you've sort of been gathered there. A bit of a small crowd is formed from the other mortals who bunker, whether it be guards or workers or what have you. They're sort of gathered. Word seems to have spread that something's amiss or something's up. It's not a panic or anything. A number of individuals were curious and concerned. both to enter within, and you do. Alicia see Valarie. Valarie's not older women. She will always have the grace of elves, but pale. And go with unhappiness. You see the curl of a smile at the edge of her lip. All of you.
I go over to her. I lean over her. Go back to Gaia now. I'll see you. And just step away.
You do. We'll just say kind of like making sure nothing gets too crazy with the crowd or anything. He's just kind of like posted up near the. I think there'll be a certain point where the children of Greece show up and kind of enter the room as well. And there's a very obvious distraught as the younger Leonis makes his way to the bed and shock in his face. Not really sure how to. He just kind of stands over the bed. Then he'll just after like a couple of seconds, we'll just kind of hands very gingerly and kind of like kiss the knuckle and just like put it across and lay it on top of her. We'll kind of like and move to the side as well. Presumably also knew her. And they look dowerful as well.
Go to Leonis
What was that, sorry?
She'll on his back to comfort him.
Yeah, and he'll lean into that. The comfort and there's no words that travel. You feel the warmth and appreciation from that as you mourn together.
As people filtering in, Katara's just gonna sort of a ritual spell.
Okay.
And when it's the 10-minute mark, she'll walk over and sort of put a hand like it'll kind of look like glass kind of go and she'll cast Gentle Repose. And she'll Thalia and say, so those that knew her can say goodbye. She'll stay like this for 10 days. Say goodbye.
Thank you. Sorry.
There will be that one nurse individual who seemed to tend to her quite often. I think he finds his way in for a moment. He sees her and he just kind of somewhat stoically looks around the room and says, be sure that she will be laid to rest somewhere that isn't of stone and metal. I think it would have been her wish to have been put to rest in the lands of Gaia. Her remains will go there and be close. Yeah.
Thank you.
not great magics as she did, but we have enough to ensure that.
Are there any other of you that are druids?
Many of us, but none.
If you go to the lands of Gaia, there'll be a being waiting for you. It was hoping to learn. They may need another tutor instead.
Preparation made, and she ensured that everything that needed taking care of could be taken care of. And he'll just kind of bow his head and sentiment to that, but just assure you that final rights and wills will respect who she was. Leonis will say, all of this was all for these surviving for so long, and well, she brought all of this together to make sure that we could have this one chance to. Let's not disappoint her.
We won't.
Anything else anyone would wish to do
Thalia?
before?
Is there anything else?
Yeah.
Okay.
You all take this last moment. Perhaps there is a moment of sort of. Some of you knew her better than others, but was less important than what she did, and all the weaponry and whatnot that has been given to you. You all respect that and use that to push forward. You find your way out of the room, make your way where she rests, and prepare to take this final leg of the voyage to make things right, to ensure that this terrible future and this burden never exist. Are there any final preparation things to be done? Oh yes, Silos.
Sorry, I would have a question for Leonis.
You approach him, and he looks at you with sort of a faltering smile.
Yeah. I a bit in our time, and you were always very kind to me. Are you, do you also practice divinity?
I was a priest for most of my life. I
I
suppose.
was wondering if you could try and help me. Thing.
Okay, sure.
I have this armor that at a time that was necessary and was against people that were against us, but they've changed. So I was wondering if you could help me try and take it off.
Referring to the Cerberus
The hides
hive.
of Cerberus, yeah.
Yeah. He looks and says, How can I help? Sure.
It's very powerfully bonded to me. Makes me ravenous, I suppose. The armor has an appetite, and it won't quite let go.
I see. So I admit that powerful as priest of the sun, but I might have some things that could work. There. Let's see.
Basically, it
Right. He rubs his hands together, and he learns of that, and he doesn't have a ritual for that. I'm gonna roll. He has a certain level of divine interest. Okay, apparently. I'll say I had wondered when this would come in handy, and he will. He does seemingly have that on his person, and he will and banish the curse. You'll say, whatever spirit, whatever restless thing that lays upon this armor, be gone from here and go to rest. Remove curse will be cast, and you'll be freed of it.
like kind of slinks off my body,
Yeah,
weird
it feels lighter. Oh, anymore. It feels like something
Yeah.
you wear again.
I have this, and it's not much, but maybe it could get out of a pinch. And I'll just take off just a little necklace that I have, just the Ikarian talisman, feathers on it. So when you're in a pinch, the ground isn't safe, or you need to get away, pull the feather and help you for a bit, at least quickly.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, I have no doubt it will. Thank you.
Yeah,
Sadness.
and he'll just take that. Good luck
He'll-
on your adventures.
Thank you. Thank you. And he'll find a place to pin that, and he'll smile at you.
Cool.
And cool.
Didn't want to take a spell slot from Thalia, TBH, and I know he's a cleric too.
He's got like a feat.
Cool. Oh,
yeah.
cool.
He's good.
That works.
He's got cool.
All right, thank you. That's all.
Yeah. Is there anything else any of you do? Anything else to be achieved here in the bunker, or is it off to Egypt?
What did he do with the armor?
I have it.
Okay.
If I mean, I can offer it to anyone. That curse on it.
Make me an Arcana check.
She just
Someone else
clocked.
Yeah,
more like
It's a very magic item. Like it would, you'd be blinded, I think. Oh, no shot. I have a +1 Arcana, but I got a nat 20.
Hey. Yes, the curse would persist. It's not a remove curse essentially suppresses it for the wearing it. Yeah, that has it. It doesn't disband with it permanently.
No problem. Yeah, I would tell her that. Wait, you don't eat, do you?
I don't need to now.
Here, this is perfect. It makes you very hungry, and you need a similar spell to take it off. But I mean, it will give you a little bit more armor if you want it, or at least you can use it for its tremendous magical power.
I hold it up. Can I even wear it? I don't know.
I don't know if you can, but maybe you can do some Arcana shit with it.
I'm
what
pretty
kind
weak.
Of armor? What kind of armor is it, Salanos?
It is, I think, it's medium armor hide.
Medium armor hide. Katara, what kind of armor?
Armor class of 12 +1 AC.
I can only wear light armor.
Got it.
I think it also conflicts with my my major.
Yeah.
But she's She just sees magic.
I'll say here. If you want to study it, you can look it over. I trust you.
Taxidermy.
Oh. Ooh.
Put it here,
Okay.
Yeah.
and I'll just like grab the hole off your pack and just like fold it
Mhm.
out.
Great.
Taxidermy. Anime dead. You could have your
Ooh, I could
own
have a
Cerberus.
puppy.
Yeah, and he'll say, yeah, no better hands than you. Here.
Now that's creepy.
Yeah, and so if you, yeah, I can keep it in my inventory, but if you want to add it, it's the hides of Cerberus.
Hide. Ew. Okay, I will put it in the portable hole.
Cool.
I know we said we were already going to do this, but as you guys go to leave, like Hephaestus shows up. He goes, "Okay, Qatar. Sorry it took so long, but I'm almost done. I mean, not almost done. I am done. I finished everything. Okay. So first and foremost, here, and he's going to take out this long black ivory staff with the black sapphire of the shard solitaire embedded in the top of the stave, with sort of these like branches that are almost like wielded around it as if to hold it, like some like petrified briar tree made of black ivory, and he will hand it to you. I believe you may. It's called the staff solitaire. You may add it to your inventory. He says, "Okay, it should be way more advanced than what you were previously wielding. Lots of different spells. I think you'll like it."
I think just a single tear falls from her face because she's so happy.
Goes, "Oh no, you hated it. Oh no, you hate me too. You
Oh,
must
no.
hate me too. You hate it. Oh, fuck."
I
Hey,
don't-
just in time. High five.
Okay.
I don't know how to express emotion. No, it's very. Thank you.
Oh, okay, good. Good job. Okay, here's the big one. And he's going to say, "I've got the. You wanted armor, right?
Yes.
Okay, 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 okay. This is for you." And he is going to basically take this red hot. You don't know if it's probably not iron. It's probably more like adamantine, but it's this like, um, you know, you know, everyone's seen Lord of the Rings. You know when they're like pouring the ring at the very beginning, it's got that like little, like,
Yep.
the little basket thing. He's got one of those. It's a little bigger, and it's filled with some like glowing hot liquid metal. And he says, "Okay, I'm gonna pour this on you, and it's gonna help you. It's gonna make you really strong. Okay."
Okay.
Okay. Pull out your tattoos, like your arms, tattoos, where your tattoos are. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Your marks. Yeah, you do that, and yeah, it hurts like a motherfucker. He's like, "Oh, stop fidgeting," and he's like, ah, and pours them into your tattoo markings, and very much like your marks were like a void or something, or a mold to be filled. He pours this like liquid metal into your tattoos, and it fills like across your body, and so your whole body like burns like molten lava, and then it finally cools and settles into a still black tattoos, but there is this sort of metallic sheen to it, like the light catches it in the it's like a metallic that's almost matte. So if the light catches it, it reflects just a little bit differently than the rest of your skin. Sort of seals within. He goes, "Okay, with this, your skin is still skin, but it is incredibly hard to pierce your skin now. I call it the barrier tattoo. You may add barrier tattoo legendary to your inventory. Your armor class is now 20.
Holy shit.
That's higher than mine.
Yeah,
I'm invincible.
yeah, you cannot add your dex bonus to it. But your
Okay.
unarmored armor class is 20 now.
Oh, okay. So How does that work with mage armor? Just so that I know. Does it go to just 20?
Good question. Hang on a second.
I can take off the magic bonus for now and read through all the things.
No, it doesn't stack with mage armor, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's not technically
that's good to
armor, but
know.
it is a bonus to your AC, so it will. Yeah.
Okay. I will remove the
Okay.
major. Sweet. Interesting. Okay.
It's okay. Okay. I think I got everything done. I got everybody's project done. Okay. Cool. Bye. And he'll turn around and like misses the context of your like you're all gathered around ready to go, and he like completely misses the context of what you're doing or about to do, and he just kind of is like, yeah, I finished all my projects, and he's gonna go wander away.
Does anyone really want Salam?
What'd you say?
Should we tell him?
You'll find out in due time.
I
I think
suppose
he
so.
might need sleep.
Probably. So, should we go? You ready, Ouroboros?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready.
I love doing
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
I was born ready. What are you talking about?
I'm bone ready. Welcome with me.
Guys, I just found a new
Okay.
way to configure my monitor, and it is godly. Sorry.
Nice. Okay. Would anyone like to put down a plane shift? Or sorry, teleport. You're on the same plane of existence.
You know I love doing the teleport, but I don't know where the fuck we're going. Yasi, have you been to this place before?
Probably categorically no. However, that said, I have been thinking about that, and we have the circle location in Alexandria, assuming that it's not underwater. There was also a museum that was downtown that might have artifacts that belong to either the Egyptian dynasty or directly tied to one of the burial sites, depending on how much that stuff got shipped around. I've been to lots of places in Alexandria, which is not a huge distance removed. It's some removed, obviously.
That could work, or we could go try to get one of those artifacts. That would definitely work. That would be 100% chance of success.
And I will turn to one of Leonas's band because that's where they went. Is there anything like that there?
Navarro will say, "Oh yeah, there was all kinds of very, there were many from across the sea, but there were some, and they were wonderful to look at. They were like tablets. There was like this old sandy sarcophagus. It was great.
The sarcophagus will do. I guess we're gonna go break into a museum.
Oh.
We'll have to walk fast.
Very fast.
At least until we get back.
Levi, did you grab anything from the museum?
Take an artifact from behind from its rightful place in a museum.
Or a pamphlet?
Oh, yeah, of course I took a pamphlet. You're right. And yeah, she'll hand over a pamphlet.
Okay, I can teleport us to the museum, and then from there, I can teleport us to Egypt.
Can all of us go?
I think so. Yeah, I can bring up the. So 9 total.
Yeah, and I think you might be a little over. Let me think. 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, someone's gonna have to be left behind.
Put me in the hole.
Yeah, that's true.
Free.
Yeah, Delia pushes you into a hole and goes, "Hold your breath," and like closes it up and goes, "Okay, go, go, go." Oh wait, she doesn't breathe. Never mind. It's okay. Take your time.
Yeah, I'll burn 2 teleport, or a 7th level and an 8th level slot to teleport us to museum, and then from the museum to Egypt.
Stories on this plane as the sun has returned. Nobody's spending a lot of time in a museum as people are sort of, running for cover or to the church or to whatever under the terror of the sun has come out for the first time in centuries, perhaps. There are scarcely a few fellows who have decided to take a little trip to the museum. But there is that one security guard who's like, with his little baton walking through and swinging it around, making easy money. And he turns the corner into the Egyptian wing and sees 6 ancient, supposedly dead gods standing around an Egyptian pharaoh's sarcophagus with some mortal servants at their sides, and goes,
And we turn around and look at him, and we just shake our heads.
he's like, and it's like a draconian too. It's like some dragonborn. He goes,
Like, I tell him, I just motion them. Shoot.
Yeah, he fucks off. He just walks the other way. And you place your hands on the sarcophagus and teleport across the land to Egypt. This sarcophagus has not been in Egypt in the last 6 months, but I would say it holds the remains of one of the great god kings of Egypt. I think there is enough power in there. There's enough connection there to Egypt that regardless of that factor, it will serve the purposes of the spell. And your group will vanish. Okay. Change up the C. The sheen. Actually, I'm gonna stop the screen share just for a second to make sure everything is the way I want it to be. So bright. Okay. Screen share coming on. Still have some things to deploy, but here we are. Again, there is nobody here. It is out in desert. Oh my God. Calm down. And let's see. You find yourself you guys have never really been to a desert. You find yourself in the endless sands of Egypt. There is indeed, some ways off, there is a river that runs near towards this ancient thing this ancient stacked pyramid, this rectangle that reaches up towards the heavens like some kind of signal to the gods themselves, or perhaps the mortals to ponder. The sun is out and blazes in the heat. It is truly affronting temperatures out here. Truly terrible temperatures. But you find yourselves here.
And I say,
Yep.
Yossi, is this all? Is this what your homeland is always like?
One location is not every location. The territory is not the map.
Fair.
I will say, though, it has been some time, Gyasi, whether we're counting literal years or just your personal experience. It's been some time since your feet have touched the sands. And, yeah, you're back. You're back after a very long time.
Does this place look familiar to you, or have you not been here before?
To Cairo and the seat of the pharaohs? Never been. My mother is a acolyte in Alexandria, which is a coastal city.
Is there water somewhere close by? I think we'll need to activate the staff first.
The Nile.
You would see some ways off. I think I'm not totally on the base here, but some ways off, you do indeed see a river, a long, wide river. Not too close, but still within visual range. It would take a little while to get there.
Tara's got shit vision, so she doesn't see shit. She needs glasses. You go there first. Then.
The riddle said the statue that used to have wings, where wings were once.
There are depictions of the Sphinx, sometimes with wings, sometimes without. That was my first thought. Maybe erroneous or not.
Make a perception check. Anyone who cares or wishes.
Okay.
$16.
16.
High
22.
of 28.
Very nice. Yeah, pretty much all of you, without too much issue. This is the close thing I got. Some ways in the distance, a little bit in the. Hang on here. Between you and that great river, the Nile, much closer, in fact. You would indeed see this cat-like figure with wings and a missing nose and a human head, sort of laid about in the sand, a statue, ancient and old. All I've got is a puppy dog, so that's the statue of the Sphinx. But long past that, you would see the river, quite a ways past. Yeah, like some ways, way past that. Yeah, so you guys want to go to the Nile and maybe come back? Oh, God.
I don't know if we've got to reconstitute the staff in water. That would be the way to do it.
I think as you guys prepare to do this, maybe Leonis and Co. will say, we can do that if you want. There's no sense we all have to go one way or the other. We're just dipping it in some water, and we can bring it back if that's what you want. Oh, or better yet, we could just go get some.
Sure.
Okay, we'll be back. Yeah, take a look around. And they will just leave. You'll keep the trident. They're gonna go just fill a bowl of water and return it. Not the hardest job in the world. You leave it to your interns. Yeah, and they'll go sort of walking off into the sand to go retrieve a pail of water. Um, okay. How now?
Statue?
Make your way over to the statue. Not terribly far. It's a little hard to walk in the sand. The sun is oppressive out here, more oppressive than you've ever known, Kiyasi. You can feel the like untamed power of the sun that maybe you come to appreciate in this moment how Apollo tempered the power of radiance, whereas Hyperion has no such kindness, and the full heat and weight of the sun is brought down upon the world in this moment. It's oppressive. But you guys approach the statue, and indeed you see it. You see this very ornamented, tall, feline-like woman, or at least a feline cat-like creature with a woman's face and large wings, sits watching over the desert.
Do I see anything strange about this true sight?
True sights. Yeah, you know that this thing takes another shape. It has a true form. This is the physical manifestation of three spirits. You see true form of these three spirits, and they're more like energy. There have been certain entities on Olympus in your time that were less deities and gods and more manifestations of things, like Zeus's entourage. They were manifestations of things as opposed to like deities with personalities and such. Very much in that way, these three entities manifest. You don't know what that's their truest form. It's just like pure energy almost. It seems to swirl around each other.
Okay, yeah, I'll just make a look over to Gyasi. And gesture for everyone to approach with me.
I cast from my staff pass without a trace for everyone. Because why not, just in case?
Okay. Cool. The sands will show no sign of your passage. Now what?
The three beings are here. I can see them, sense them. Is it a conversation we seek?
Well, that's usually the best place to start.
Okay. And I'll just walk forward.
Are there any other like symbols or anything like that on like the statue itself as we get closer that we see?
Make me an investigation check as you approach. See if there's any symbols. Or it's very old. If there ever were symbols on it, they may be long gone.
Hello. We wish to have a conversation.
The statue begins to the sand begins to sort of fall off and around it. The stone itself begins to melt in the sand as well, and all of the sand sort of billows.
Step back a little bit as that does.
Yep, step back. The sand begins to billow off of it as the statue begins to disintegrate, as if another 1,000 years passed instantly around the statue, and all that was stone turns to dust and withers under the winds of the desert, leaving in remains these clouds of dust that sort of vanish and disappear until all that is left is three figures.
As Sawano
Um,
sees figures, he'll just like bow, just like nod his head.
Absolutely. Indeed, you see three. You see three sphinxes, not nearly as large as the statue we're just looking at, but still quite grand. Um, two of them are women, one of them is a man. The man seems to be of an old, wizened face, like worn but still strong, bearded, kind of like Zeus in a way, where there is an age to them but still a strength. The youngest looks like a young woman. Very, very soft, smooth features. And the last woman looks rather old. Looks very much like the first, but if she were to be many years advanced. And the three of them sort of sit in the sand, you bow, and the male one with the great mane will speak. Welcome. Welcome all. We welcome those who have not seen these sands before, and we welcome return to the one who has. It has been a long time in the making. We have not spoken to immortals since Kronos, our greatest student.
Well, thank you for showing yourselves to us. The honor is ours.
I respectfully bow to them to greet them.
The middle one will say, "Allow me to introduce us." And he'll gesture to the young woman sphinx, and says, "This is past." He'll gesture to the older woman and says, "This is the future," or "This is future." And he'll gesture to himself and say, "And I am present, and I speak for all of us, for I am the only one who has a voice." You have questions?
We do. We seek to undo your greatest student and that which he has wrought.
Then we honor you, for it has been foretold by those more powerful than even us that this day would come. Indeed, it is a time well needed. That the future must be rewritten. The past must be made into many streams once more. We shall indeed speak to you, Kronos, our first student and our last. You came alone to these sands. He came in search of power, and we taught him of time, how it flows and ebbs, how to see it, how to change it, how to move through it. And he indeed was our greatest student, and he was indeed our greatest failure. He knew all of us. He knew the present, he knew the past, he knew the future, and he knew how to change them in ways that rewrite the cosmos. We watched suddenly as he made his wars, and for some thousands of years, finally ended. We placed our hopes and our glories in Zeus, his son, who brought him to an end. But it seems even he will not know. If you mean to destroy Cronus, defeat him in battle, to send him back to Tartarus, you will have the aid of we sphinxes of Egypt. We will come what you deigned to empower yourselves with.
Thank you. But if I might ask,
Yes.
why haven't you taken action against Kronos before?
Not our place. We are but time. We are many things. And if we were to act, how could time defeat itself? It is a very complex web to those who do not understand time, and due to our own failings, we do not wish to educate many others as to how it works. It is all but simple to say that the power of time simply brings one to a stalemate if you try and battle another time. To be defeated, turn back time, correct your errors, move forward. It is an endless war, and one that leads to nothing. Suffice to say, we do not have the power to stop it, even if we so desired.
I think I understand. Some actions are just meant for others.
Every present has a past, and every future shaped by the present. We need a present to shape the future. Now, enough on chronomancy, for we will wield it neutrally, and we will wield it in a way we swore never to do again. We will wield it to make the past speak again. So, let us change this wizened old face to something new. Let us change the present by sending you to the past as you wish. It is why you have come.
Yes, it is.
It
We
was
have met
for
Please.
it was foretold that we would need to bring 3 talismans, and we
Yes.
have those, though one is in need of restitution. We have that being taken care of.
Very well. Indeed, we seal just a small sliver of time in each one when they were created. And through those small slivers, we might send you back. It will require the destruction of each of these 3 primordial weapons. But what is created from it will send you back in time. Before you go, preparations must be made. When you are ready, meet us at the top of the pyramid, and there we will begin our ritual. But I warn you, prepare yourselves. For what we have foreseen is that this will not go unnoticed. They will send their great powers to here, and they will try and stop you. This is the first, and this is the last chance you will ever have to returning and changing the past. So now, go carefully. Make your preparations. Prepare for battle.
If I might ask one last question,
Yes.
could you send us to any point in time?
No. Not to any point in time. You see, when time is altered by Kronos, he is powerful, but he leaves little slips, little holes and cracks and dents in time. We will use the power of these items to send you back through the slip. To send someone through times to break it, which is what Kronos has done, which is why this time has come to be. He has defied fate by breaking time. We will bandage it by returning those who are not meant to be here to where they belong.
I see.
The sphinxes will unfurl their wings and fly to the tops of the pyramids, and they will prepare. And you should be ready as well. For as they said, the Titans will send all they have to try and stop you. Yasi. As you see the... Oh, yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just stretching.
Okay. As you watch them return back to the pyramids and look across the sand, you will see a figure sort of guarding her eyes from the sand, from the sun. You'll see stepping out from the front of the pyramid is a woman dressed in familiar robes, who will sort of look across the sands to where all you stand, and maybe wave a hand. There's something very familiar about this woman.
Curiosity cat. There we go.
Imagine Gyasi just floats like an inch above the sand as the bird wings on his boots send him forward as curiosity takes him. And indeed, Gyasi, as you fly closer to this individual, the closer you get, the more real it is. Somehow, some way, many thousands of years in the future, you see your mother. Standing, waving. And as you step out, she will step onto the sands, and she will approach, and say, Gyasi, it is really you.
And it is you. We have crossed large spans of time, though I fear your journey was more taxing than mine.
No, I was brought here and told that I would see you. And then I went to sleep, and then I awoke some days ago, and then I heard your voice in my head. Like the gods.
We have been busy. I have met my father, as you know, and in part they have given us an opportunity to set things to right.
I see.
I'm so happy to see you.
And I'm happy to see you. And she'll stride across the sands and embrace you and look you over and say, You are so different now. You've changed so much.
I've had to.
When did you become a cat? No.
Well, she's also a cat.
I figured. I just thought it'd be funny. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's been a significant journey. I've learned a lot.
I can only imagine. Man, I am here. I don't know why exactly. But I am here. And you are here. And I have missed you so much.
and I you. And in fact, all of this is largely done to safeguard you.
He'll smile at you and say, I got your letters.
I'm glad.
You know it is very bad to lie to a priest. Those adventures of yours, they sound almost a little too incredible.
Well, allow me to introduce you to the people from those letters.
Yes, please do. And she'll look around with excitement as perhaps Kiasi invites the rest of the party over to meet this other Tabaxi woman. She will sort of bow her head to you all and say, she speaks in a language none of you speak, except Kiasi does. And Kiasi you can translate, so we'll kind of clear things up that way. Or Thalia, your powers of your staff allow you to hear what she is meaning to say, but she speaks in a language none of you do. And she'll essentially say, Bastet welcomes you to the desert. I welcome you to the desert, friends of my son.
We're honored to be welcomed. And I bow to her.
Allow me to introduce you. I will start with the goddess of grace, Thalia.
She'll bow low and say, Goddess of Grace, it is an honor to meet a goddess.
So, curtsy and say the pleasure is all mine.
There's a bit of a look in her eye of like, oh my, as a goddess, like regards her or bows to her, with some excitement there.
Silenos, the goddess of fellowship. I present my mother, Anima.
Lovely to meet you. And he'll bow and he'll take her hand and give it a kiss. Your son has kept us safe every step of the way. The one rock we could lean on, and it seems that you are his. The honor is mine.
It's an honor to meet you, God of Fellowship. Welcome.
This is Katara, mistress of secrets, goddess of that which is hidden.
Wonderful to meet
So-
you. And she'll kind of nod her head.
It is a great honor, Mistress of Secrets. Welcome, welcome. And good to meet you.
She'll cast tongue so she can hear things too.
Cool.
And this large, very large and impressive man is Ouroboros, the god of pain.
She'll bow with almost a slightly more fearful reverence. She says, welcome to our sands, God of Pain.
He'll
It is an
give-
honor.
He'll say, the honor is all mine. And then he'll step a bit closer behind Gyasi, put a hand on his shoulder, and he'll say, you raised a fine lad.
I know I do. Thank you. And I have heard much of many of you from Gyasi's letters. It is fine to meet you all in person.
This is Alicia, devotee of Gaia,
Gaia,
the
okay.
remaining high druid of nature.
For now.
I see. She'll bow.
I bow back.
Welcome. It is a great honor to meet a mage of the sands.
And we have other companions that are fetching some water from the Nile. So we might enact a ritual to set things to right.
I see. Well, I shall help however I can. And I will say, Gyasi, she is there is reverence in her for you. You being her son, her wanting you to grow and become stronger. And she is a cleric. She is a cleric of some power, but not as much power as you could install upon her if you wished to do so. Help however I can. Sounds very important what you are about to do. I sense, well, you are all gods, so your will is to be served. She'll bow respectfully again to the group.
Everything has a time and a place. Service, leadership, all of that. Blind service is truly not actual service. Blindness is the mask of the easy route. If my travels with these folks and witnessing the Titans and the Greek gods in action have made any one thing clear, is that purpose and place are subject to the appropriate time and the appropriate place. You have come a long way across time to bolster us, bolster me at a time when it will all be put to the test. Is there any boon that I can give you?
The only boon I'd wish upon from you, my son, is what you need to succeed in meeting your destiny. You are a god.
I took that which I felt necessary to take. The people responsible for owning it had a difference of opinion.
You have always been very wise, my son. You've always had much to share. But I am your mother, and I have something to share too. And that is, we choose who we serve. And you are right in this, to be careful of who we serve. And you are my son. And it is my job as a cleric, but more importantly, as a mother, to serve what you will become. So all I ask, if you were to grant anything, though I do not need it, is but the means to help. That is all.
All that I have to give is yours. and I will walk up and wrap my arms around her with that as the thought in mind. Even up to the point of if it strips me of the essence of ambrosia to empower her, that is perfectly acceptable.
You are what you are. There is no taking that from you. But what there is, maybe what you learn of in this moment is certain members of your party have begun to grow a certain following. It will not be as powerful as what you have here in this moment. Your power with your mother is one that is built on mutual faith. The party has worked hard to facilitate faith from mortals, but I've not invested maybe as much faith in mortals as you have in this moment. And in this moment, your mother as a cleric will gain 20 levels and will be empowered enough to aid your party for what is to come now.
Oh, we're so cooked. We're so cooked.
Because now that I have the power to destroy you, no, and she will feel this well of faith within inside her. She says, "I do not follow you blindly, my son, but what you must do next, I hope I serve you well."
You couldn't do otherwise.
She'll take you and she will kiss you on the forehead from mother to son. And she'll give you like a little resolute nod and a wink as she stands ready to aid as your most devout servant. With that, the children of Greece will return with a bucket of water or a couple buckets of water. And we'll certainly be ready for what's coming next. Pyre has like everyone's got like a wood pail. Pyre's got this like super complicated like glass with like a brass rings around it, like this whole like system thing. Um, and he like approaches. He goes, "Okay, okay, we did it. We got the water from the Nile. We're ready to help. We're ready to help. We're ready to. This is gonna be really exciting to get the tribe ready to go. Yeah." And Navarro goes, "I've always wanted to witness something like this. This is going to be so cool." And she takes out a book and a pen and gets ready to write whatever happens next. And they will sort of put the pails down and allow you to do with them what you will. Who will bear the trident in these next moments?
I will dual wield. No.
No, you won't.
I have fire. I suppose I might as well hold water for now.
Do I still have it? I think Gyasi, you have it, right? Or do you have both right now?
I've got both right now.
Yeah, okay.
The disheveled piece. And I got something that I want to try. Y'all let me know if you think it's a good idea. When we bring
Yep, go for it.
When we bring those together in the water, I'm gonna try to squeeze Oceanus's bident together with the trident of Poseidon, because if they both get destroyed, that means the power of Oceanus at a minimum is gone.
Right?
Silence is, it'll say, Hey, I'm happy to help you in any way.
It's it's a, it's quite a gamble. If we get stuck here, we could use all the help we could get.
Well, if they're gonna throw if they're gonna throw heavy shit at us, we'll take anything that we can get. But it was just a literal spur of the moment idea to try to squeeze that all together.
What do you
Okay.
call a trident with 5 forks?
Fuck you is what I call it.
A pendant. A pendant.
A
A
pendant.
quindent. Damn it.
How could you have gotten this so
It's-
wrong?
It's a salad fork. Everyone knows that.
Oh, ew. I hate that word.
Could I, in sort of a bit of extra knowledge with like rituals and with what the Sphinx has told us, can I see if there's a potential way to either aid or if there's going to be any fallout with this plan? Can I just, thinking on it?
Make me an Arcana check. The only reason I say there's even a possibility of a check is because you are indeed the goddess of secrets. You're the goddess of unknown knowledge.
Um, 21.
21. Let's see here. Yeah. Give me just
That's
a
magic.
competitive a moment. Hang on a second. This is very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Thing that you have done to me with this tactic.
Sorry, it literally occurred to me just this second.
No, I like it though. It's okay. I like it. Okay. You think that to bind the power of Oceanus to the trident would not only revitalize it, would not only revitalize the trident without the need of water from some exterior source, but would probably, maybe not forever, it would probably equalize its own power out after a little while, but at least for this instance of what's about to happen, would make it a weapon to be reckoned with. A weapon of great power. Not you're not entirely sure. This is like stuff that like
It doesn't seem like it's going to explode on us.
You think that these weapons are far too powerful to be destroyed by something like this. It will require a very specific set of circumstances to destroy either one. But to empower one with the other, that's something else entirely. You don't think it's going to create something mercilessly harmful.
Sounds interesting. I say we
I
go
guess
for it.
that's what we're gonna do.
I'm going to very quickly update the stats of damn, too bad it's not 9:30 because holy shit.
Do we want to take an early break just to make sure all ducks isn't?
I probably will, but in this moment, yeah. So, Qatar, you look at this and you go, "Oh, there's no way this could go wrong."
Proceed.
Proceed.
I also just have a question while we're kind of buttoning up ideas we had. From the Helm of Darkness, do I think I could use it to cast spells that it has before we do this thing? Or will this thing will casting that spell drain it of the power?
If you make your way up and ask the Sphinx, you're like, okay, so like, and maybe we'll do that as part of this right now, as you begin to make your preparations. Basically the Sphinx will say, "We have prepared much." Or present will say this. "We have prepared much. What this ritual will entail is only a couple of seconds. We shall bring forth a slip through time, a way to travel back to the moment you left behind. That marker where you left. And we will summon forth raw power of the past, for she will change. The future will, or she'll look to the young woman, she'll say, the past will be changed. She looks to future. Our future will die and be reborn. And I will bind with her to become something else entirely. And an all new presence will be made apparent. As for your relics, you will and should wield them, for they will be within them the raw power it will take to travel back to your own time. We will go one by one. I will die. Future will die. And past will have her voice returned and changed. And when you hear her, bring forth yourselves, all who mean to travel back to their correct times, and the 3 relics, and the ritual will be complete. It will but take seconds, but it will be powerful. So wield them, and simply bring them forth, along with yourselves, the last minute at the top of the pyramid. Is it understood?
Gotcha.
So mechanically speaking, essentially, each round, one of them is going to sacrifice themselves. Future will die, and the present will die, and then, well, we're going to be really fun and logistic about this. The future will die, the past will change, and then the present will make himself ready to die as well. And he will serve as the anchor that holds this moment together. And then once those 3 rounds have been completed, on the 4th round, it'll be to all of you to get all of yourselves, possibly the children of Greece if you care, and the 3 relics to the top of the pyramid. And when that happens, the ritual will be complete and you'll be sent back in time.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll need to hold
Got it.
off whatever comes 3 rounds and then get to the top of the pyramid. That is
Okay,
the
so
challenge before you.
I gotcha,
each
gotcha,
round
gotcha.
is a different sphinx, right?
Yes, each round represents a different point in time, past, the present, and the future.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna
Cool.
use the goddamn helm. It's
Yeah.
gonna be
So
dope.
you can, you are actually encouraged to use it, in fact. So
Yeah.
yes, absolutely
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
Position yourselves where you will, and get ready. But before this, and I'm definitely going to do a little
Sorry
fun
to
back here on the break. But before that happens, Gyasi, as you take out the Bident, which is potent, powerful, and the Trident, which is dormant and lame, you're sort of, what do? You're gonna like,
Just squeeze them together, and if if the children have shown back up with the bucket of Nile, with them squeezed together, immerse them in the bucket like it was like it was the hot forged steel that you are going to quench.
all right, got it.
You gonna need
So,
some muscle to squeeze that thing?
Absolutely.
All right.
so we will say, Gyasi, you have the Bident, Ouroboros, you have the Trident, and in a basin below, about half of the Nile water is poured into a basin. I'll say, Katara, you have the best idea of how this should work, and it's very simple. Basically, one should go in the bucket poured with water. The other should go in the bucket poured with water, and then whoever is to wield it should draw it from the water.
I will tell them that.
So let's. I don't know if I'm gonna find the right music for this, but let's.
I'll be like the
show.
annoying teacher behind them. Like, no, this one first.
A direct 30-degree angle to the sun.
Exactly.
Okay.
So Jacob Brown.
Firmly grasp. Technique.
Technique is everything. Okay. You all watch as, we'll say, like, Delia and Navarro stand ready. And Gyasi, you take the bident and touch the surface of the basin of water as the one bucket of water sort of slowly poured over the bident. And you, like, push it in. For some reason, there's some resistance to it. But you do so anyway. And you push it in. I'm going to ask you to roll me. I'm gonna say this is charisma. This is about your will as a god. This is about your force of confidence and your force of power, personality of your godliness. So I want you to make me a charisma check, but I'll give you advantage because you've spent time with the Bidens and you know its ways and you know the sea.
19.
19. You feel that resistance, but you're pushing, but then you remember there is a time to fight the sea, and then there's a time to go with the flow. And you stop pushing so very hard and just kind of like stop what you're doing and realize to go with the tide, and you kind of just like hold still and fast, and you trust the waves and trust the water like a ship moving over a wave, like you did so long ago against Oceanus himself, and you simply just lower your arm, and the Biden goes in easy enough until it sinks entirely to the basin, vanishing into the basin of water, along with the water poured over it. The water begins to sort of churn and sort of lap within angrily. The sort of angry force of Oceanus, the master of the sea, begins to sort of almost battle itself within the water. The water fights itself. And then, Ouroboros, it's your turn. Take the trident. You get to push it in. As the water is poured over it, power from the trident begins to awaken. And as you push into it, there's some resistance. I want you to make me an athletics check to force the fucking trident in the fucking barrel where it belongs.
I don't have to will it. I just have to strong arm it.
That's right. You are stronger than the trident.
24.
24. You guys see Ouroboros. Get the and maybe Gyas, you're inside going like, but anyway, despite the blunt force that is Ouroboros,
And many obscenities.
Yep, and many obscenities said where your mother Gyasi is going like, I don't know what the symbols are for this religion. But Gyas, Ouroboros, you're like, and they like get out of like a second pail of water and slowly pour it over, and they're like, and eventually you, yeah, got it, no problem.
Easy enough.
Sweat, easy.
Just sweating my ass off.
Drenched like across your body, just drenched in sweat. You're like, yeah, easy. But in that moment, the waters sort of begin to battle against each other and sort of like churn into like a circle as if a small, oh man, what are they called? Typhoon. A small watery typhoon that begins to, a whirlpool, begins to form and begins to sort of spin amongst itself until it becomes like a ball of water inside and sort of clears into a perfectly serene and still flat surface. And slowly emerging, you see 3 prongs rise from the water, and only just rise up enough that someone might take the handle below the forks and draw from it the trident of the deep, empowered more than perhaps it's been in a very long time.
I'm gonna grab it.
You grab it, Gyasi, and like the sword from the stone, you do not battle the waves, you simply go with the tides and draw from it the trident of the deep, the power of Poseidon and Oceanus combined.
It's a potent mix.
And as a last point of order, with you all prepared and armed, ready to go, the helm of darkness the trident of the deep, and the bolt of Zeus ready to go, combined, and all of these great warriors ready to be sent back in time. The last thing comes to prepare yourself defensively in how you may before this battle commences. Where would you position yourselves? You have quite a little map ahead of you. What would you like to do? Where would you like to stand?
Did I get a chance to attune to the staff that I got?
Sure you did. This was,
Okay.
yeah, through all this preparation, you say this was an hour. Yeah, you're good.
Just want to ask first.
It's fair enough. It's fair enough. I'm going to say, Leonis is going to say, or Delia will say, she'll say, so we're going to rely on all you guys because you have, 3 really cool weapons and you're also gods. So we're going to stand near the top, if that's cool with all of you.
Good. That's good by us.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey Ryan, can I roll my Ouroboros ring
For what?
so that I can have the number? Is that how it works? It's been a while.
No,
No,
it's you call it.
Yeah, you do it in the moment. So as a reminder, a check happens, and then in that moment, use a reaction to roll the dice, and then either add or subtract that number from what they rolled.
Okay, cool.
And
So
I'm gonna
Yeah.
ask Mom to join the children.
She goes, okay, Speedy. And she will head up there and prepare to support however she can. All right.
In the moment
Who's
before
going
starting, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
Oh wait, actually it's all good. I'm not gonna do spells and stuff. I'll go halfway up the pyramid.
Yeah, just want to go. You can cast spells and stuff if you want. It's totally okay. Want to go like here?
Actually maybe a little lower. And I'm just gonna start concentrating on flame arrows.
Okay. Your quiver ignites. Fantastic. Who else is going where?
What is the diameter of the pyramid?
Now, before I answer, this is not perfectly accurate to how the true pyramid of Giza is, because this is a different universe. I have accounted for this. So, anyway,
Yeah.
deal with it. Okay. The Pyramid of Giza in my canon is only about 300 feet wide to the side.
They didn't have as long.
That's not right.
I know.
They didn't have
Okay,
as
leave me
long.
alone. Leave me alone. It's 300 foot to the side.
It's not so great.
Leave me alone.
I mean, I'll do a middle pyramid, but maybe behind a different children, like a different one of the children, just in case they
you're-
fall.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you want to be like up here, maybe on the opposite side?
Sure. I don't, because I feel like we're trying to go to the up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to be behind the children of Greece, kind of
Okay.
like Silenos, but opposite side, if that makes sense.
Salanos is down here.
Yeah, so on the other side of the pyramid, like
Oh, you mean like here behind?
yeah, like Tomb Raider moment. People are running up to the top of the pyramid.
Yeah, okay. Good reference. Yeah, absolutely. Sorry, you said behind. I thought you meant like you're gonna be like, no, I'm gonna be close to the thing. You go stand down.
Fuck you.
Yeah, basically. And I was like, oh, okay, sure. Okay, who else?
I'll be at the top on the northern side.
Okay, you want to be high up?
Yeah.
You don't want to be closer to the ground, where the bad guys might be coming from. Not to spoil, but you get the sense they're probably not going to drop right on top of it, like right in the middle of the pyramid, probably.
How far is what's half of the pyramid going from east to west? From where I'm standing to the end of the pyramid.
What?
It's the fucking radius of the pyramid, Ryan.
Oh, the radius. It's a square. There is no radius. It depends. So
What is half
here-
of the diagonal? Damn it.
Okay. Oh, half the diet. There we go. Okay, I'm with you now. It's about 200 feet. Want to be halfway down?
Yeah.
Like there?
Yeah.
Okay. You see Ouroboros on one side, walking up and down the steps, trying to do math. Uh, uh, okay, what about Alicia, Gyasi, and Thalia? Is there any idea about where you'd like to stay?
I'm gonna go on the same pyramid face as my mother, but halfway down.
Okay, so it's like beside Silenos?
Sure.
Yeah. What about Thalia?
I don't know. I guess
You want to stand like up here maybe because you're kind of a buff person, so maybe. Ooh, what if you're like flying right above? What if you're like up here so you can see who needs your grace and your help?
that's perfect.
Sweet. Which leaves. Do you want to be over here then, Alicia? You want to be on like the opposite side, midway down, just like everybody else?
I'm gonna be on. I think I'll be on like the opposite side of where um Ouroboros is. I think maybe to see like where they could be coming. So we're like covered on each side, about 100. So the pyramid entirely is like 400 feet up, correct?
As far as depth goes, or height, excuse me, not depth.
It's like
Um,
300.
it's like
It's almost
100.
equidistant.
Okay,
It's
I'll
almost an
Like
equilateral.
like 100 feet, kind of.
okay. I'll be halfway up, like 150 feet.
Okay. All right. The warriors stand tall. In front of the pyramid, most heavily defended. All of you standing one side, full fucking action pose. You know the camera's like panning around the pyramid as each of you stand and defend a wall of the pyramid. And then, of course, you have the angelic god of grace flying high above. Why don't we?
Maybe astride my dough. Sorry.
Yes, of course. No, you're totally good. It is indeed buff time. Let's make that happen. Total Avengers moment. Age of Ultron.
I'm picturing a Michael Bay Transformers movie.
It's
I want to do the
beneath
Optimus
the
Prime
scrotum.
like 6/.
I am
Linkin
Optimus
Park
Prime.
plays in the background.
I'm Optimus Prime, and I get my ass kicked at the end of every movie.
No,
The
there's
brain
one scene where
Every day is great.
he was getting jumped and he fucked up every single one of them.
Unless I'm completely evil, like in that one movie, I get fucked up every time. Literally at the beginning of that movie, I walked up to like a dainty lady transformer and got immediately ass whipped.
I gotta see that movie again.
By the way, Transformers 1. Really good, actually.
I
it's
just
great,
rewatched
it's
it,
great.
dude. It's fucking phenomenal. It's
It's
basically a
phenomenal.
comedy.
Brian Tyree Henry is great at actor.
No,
I
but it's
love him.
yo, fucking the guy like diving over top of the woman in slow motion with the missiles and everything. It's like Michael, man, this is the best you've ever been. Anyway, sorry. Got a little distracted.
Anyway,
All right. Do you want Silenos? Do you want to be like riding around like up in the air, like where Thalia is, maybe, and you can do it. Yeah.
Orbit.
Okay. Orbit. Exactly.
AC 130
Can I
inbound.
flavor my fire arrows differently?
Of
As
course.
120
Sure is.
millimeter.
I
rounds.
would just. I think that now the fire is actually just like pure black. It's more so just like the fire of Nyx or something. Because I don't have the hides of Cerberus, so it's
Dark
not
fire.
really like. It's not really like
So-
hell. No, it's
So
more
we'll
so.
we'll say in this moment you like snap your finger and fire, a true flame begins to ignite, and then it kind of like gets like eaten by black and gets like consumed by like a black flame, and little bits of orange flame, and like not orange flame actually, just like a deep red flame with black begins to, and you summon hellfire in this moment because, well, you have the helm of the master of hell. So I will say, just as a fun thing, this isn't necessarily in the stats, but I will say that in this moment you have summoned Hellfire, which means that your fire, any fire damage you do, will overcome fire resistance.
That's dope because that's actually been a big oversight. So that's very cool.
Cool, fantastic.
This guy
All
isn't
right.
edgy at all.
Yeah, blind.
I embrace the darkness.
yeah.
I would.
I am the darkness.
when I feel like the ritual's about to start, can I cast mirror image on myself at
Yeah.
that when it kicks off?
Why don't we get our buffs done now? And we'll say that like it's about to begin, and don't worry about time or whatever, or actually be very worried time. But anyway, but in this moment, like go ahead and buff, and we'll say like it all got kicked off on like I'll be generous and say like 2 rounds before. Like you did it, and 12 seconds later, you got into position. The ritual began. So we'll put 2 rounds into any buffs you wish to do as of now. If there's anything you want to hold back so that you get that those 2 rounds aren't expended, you can do that during combat. But we'll say any buffs you wish to do before combat. There will be a 2 round sort of thing that gets in the way. Okay, so let's go around. I'm just gonna go around the table. We're gonna start with easiest and get to who I predict to be the most complex. Gyasi, do you have any buffs or things you'd like to do off the bat?
Yeah. I want to hit Ouroboros with Long Strider.
Okay.
That will give him an extra
10 feet.
10 feet worth of movement.
Okay.
And it's not a concentration spell, which is fantastic. I'm going to... I've already got advantage on initiative. I'm going to hit him also with Gift of Alacrity to give him an extra die 8 on his initiative.
Okay.
Can I twin that one?
Sure.
Cool. I'll give it to myself.
Okay. Stealing a little Gyasi for yourself when you're in.
And I'm going to hit myself with Spirit Shroud.
Okay.
And
What's
that's
the
it.
radius on that? 10 feet?
Spirit Shroud is hit a creature within 10 feet of you. Yeah.
Got it. All right.
And for the record, the damage type will be radiant.
Got it. Of course. Of course. Okay. Well done. Okay, I'm just gonna go around my screen here. Silenos, who is would you have any buffs you would like to do other than fire?
Yeah, I will also cast Zephyr Strike on me, so I take like kind of a pose and I'm ready to sprint.
All right, fantastic.
I also just had a really quick question. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good.
Double-edged Scimitar of the Hearth. To hit, it's only saying +10, but all my other weapons are like +17 or so.
Oh my. Oh, I know why. Okay, I'll go fix that.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was right, but I just wanted to check.
Yeah, I think there's supposed to be a feat that you get. It's like an Eberron thing. There's supposed to be a feat that you have to get in order for it to become a finesse weapon. But it's all good. I'm gonna make it a finesse weapon for you.
Okay, thank you very much. I just wanted to check on that.
No problem. I think they should be finesse weapons.
So
Okay, cool.
Wields it as that. He like flips around and he's gonna throw it and shit.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, it should be fixed up.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem. Okay. If that's all for Silenos, Alicia, do you have any buffs? I will come
None
back
that
to
I
you
can
if
think
you
of.
remember.
None
Okay.
that I can think of. I do my stuff when I see the enemy there.
Fair enough. Yeah, no problem. Ouroboros, is there anything you'd like to pre-buff with? You want to rage?
Yes, I would like to rage.
All right.
My Does the bolt count as like a one-handed weapon, or is it just like
Yeah.
there?
No,
Okay.
it's a one-handed weapon.
In that case,
much like drawing or stowing a weapon, like you can disincorporate it, but in order to incorporate, you need to use that free action to like summon it to your hand and then use it. So
Okay.
consider it like a one-handed weapon.
Got it. What's my range on this guy? 90 feet. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it. Any limited stuff? No.
Okay. How about Katara?
Just the mirror image.
Fair enough, just the mirror image. Last but certainly not least, Thalia, Queen of Buffs. What would you like to do?
And spend some sorcery points to get.
Can't hear you very well.
Can I spend some sorcery points to get an 8th level spell slot back?
Yes, of course.
And the party. I don't
Can't hear
think
you again. Okay. Keep going, I suppose.
You're good now.
Yeah, you're good now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm Bolding Bond in the party, and then Holy Aura. Is it possible to have like gotten everyone together for Holy Aura first, or is it that now?
I lost you around. Sorry,
I
I
think
lost
it,
you
I
around.
think
we
it
have
was gotten
like-
everyone before we all dispersed.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Holy Aura.
I think that's what I'm assuming that like you're all huddled up, doing all your things, and then those
that-
2 rounds you're getting into position and saying like we're good to go.
Is that right, Bella?
Yeah, that was.
So yes, absolutely.
So I'll take the children. There's no limit on that one, so I'll take the children first. And Yossi's mom in that one as well.
Understood.
Everyone will have Holy Aura. And I want a freedom of movement on Yossi and Bucket. And
Freedom of
I think
movement
that-
on who?
On Gyasi, I think she said.
Yossi and Thalia. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
talking really loud. I don't know why it's not working.
It's
I
okay.
It's just
don't
cutting
know
in and
either.
out a little bit here and there. But I think there was one other thing you said after that.
Yeah, the Crown of Stars.
Cool. Crown of Stars. Fantastic. All right. Excellent. Cool. So with that all put down, it's not actually an early break. It's a pretty decent break. I'm gonna call a break, and we'll get back to it in 10 minutes or once I'm ready, because I have a couple people I need to get ready to go as well, and a new trident to make. So I'll do that as quick as can be. We'll be back very soon.
Okay. Oh, but oh man,
Hey,
okay.
I want y'all to know that that whole thing to get the armor off.
Please. Thank you, Eric.
Nice. Okay. Past, present, and future look at you all. President says, "You ready? Your preparations complete. Time. Ward off the forces of the Titans and return to your time." Then let us begin. You all do buff, 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 buff. And you run to your various portions. As they begin to proceed the ritual and sort of activate it, there is the ground shakes. Like a shockwave. You see there's a huge cloud of sand off in the distance. You see rising from that cloud of sand a familiar figure. One that is so tall that it blots out the sun. One with earthen skin and veins of lava that flow down off of his body. You see the momentous form of Atlas, crane up high in the distance. It looks towards you all in the pyramid and begins to starts to run at you all. the earth shaking with every step. He scoops his hand down low, and as he does so, he throws at the pyramid, and as it comes through the air, rains through the air, there is a small sort of shower, and as you put your hand out, you realize that the rain from the sourceless rain, there's no cloud in the sky, but the sourceless rain is blood. As the blood hits the rocks, they begin to change. As the rocks hit the sand, they rise too. You'll see from those rocks, giant forms grow. And you'll see many a cyclops form up around all of you and prepare to go to battle and let out a war cry. And we need to roll for initiative.
You guys ever seen Alien versus Predator?
Yeah.
You remember like that
You know I
EVP on the
have.
pyramid?
You know I
that,
have.
betcha.
that scene when they're on the pyramid and the planet is overrun by fucking aliens.
They're all having their last stand.
Then they're like, fuck it, we ball.
Fuck it, we ball.
Oh.
Fuck it, ball. Oh man, I got some initiatives to roll, folks.
Oh yeah.
I just want to say, as a note, someone made a oopsie, and I couldn't cast Zephyr Strike, so that didn't happen. I didn't get the bonus from it. I won't. Yeah.
No worries. No worries at all.
Speak. You're not muted. Yo, I got Elder Scrolls Online.
You like
oh
it?
yeah?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
pretty dope.
Wait till you get to the multiplayer, like the PvP stuff.
I can't wait to get pumped.
What build did you make?
Soul Strife. It's like a dual wielding one. Soul Strife or some shit. I don't know. No.
Dual wielder rocks.
I feel like I
Oh,
know what
well,
you're talking about.
Yeah, I can't
It's
think
like
of the
one of
name,
the
but
rogue
it's like
builds.
yeah, it's like part magic, part dual wield. Yeah.
An arcane trickster, one might say.
Oh,
Oh.
more like a soul knife.
The joke's too funny. Gyasi, add Trident of the Deep Enhanced to your inventory. Your Bident is gone, and as is the Trident.
Okay.
It should be just a vamped version of the Bident, really, at this point. Gotta roll all the good guys. Okay, let's go. I've changed my mind a little bit about the positionings of the Children of Greece because some of them just don't do well that far away. A scarce few, but it's true. Delia's gonna stand beside you, Katara. And Alicia, you'll be backed up by fire.
Okay.
And I think Leonis is going to back up Ouroboros, and Navarra is going to back up Gyasi. Okay. Okay, moving on. That's Leonis rolling a high. Okay. Spin. Rolling hot.
Hey Ryan, how much does a pyramid weigh?
More than you.
That's never stopped me before.
That wasn't my question.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, guys, I'll save you.
Just cartoon picks up the whole thing.
With one hand.
I'll carry you to
No
safety.
effort.
While I'm grappling a cycle.
Don't worry, bro.
Grappling. I brought a prisoner.
Grappling Atlas with one hand, holding the pyramid with the other.
You got Atlas and you're just like by the pinkies out, just going.
It's like-
boom.
That's like Popeye level strength. Cosmic
Yo,
level
no,
threat.
we don't talk about Popeye level strength. That's
That's
too much
like
strength.
I think they had a death battle episode and he fought Thanos, and I think he beat Thanos or something.
I could believe that.
It was it might have been Superman, but it was one of them. It was.
Watch the SpongeBob
Wow.
versus Aquaman one. That one gets nuts.
Oh no. The cartoon
SpongeBob versus
characters usually
Aquaman.
win because they're like
Because they're
indestructible.
yeah. They're like, well, there was this one episode where a fucking nuclear bomb went off and they never died for a gag. So now we're gonna take it very seriously and put them against
How do
fucking
you
the
scale
Hulk.
that, man?
How do you scale that? Okay, I'm done. I'm ready to go. Let's get it done. All right, initiative. Who rolled a 20 plus?
Me.
Me.
Hey,
Thalia.
Let's go, team!
Holy crap! Everyone rolled well. Holy shit.
Okay, let me rephrase. Who rolled above a 25?
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
I got,
Thalia did.
yeah, I got 30. I crit, and then I had Gift of Alacrity.
Bullshit.
No!
on, good rolls.
Okay,
Does the
good job.
emboldening bond work on this? I don't think so. I think it's, or does it?
In the
saves and attack rolls, I think,
Yeah,
for
so-
Bolding Bond.
What I thought. I just figured I'd ask.
Okay,
Next two.
okay, here we go. This is the big one. Actually, I'm gonna get. Oh, we don't have to worry about those guys just yet. Actually, I'm gonna write these all down. Okay, Thalia got a 30. Okay, who rolled between a 25 and a 20?
I got 23.
23 for Alicia. What did you get, Ouroboros?
22.
22. How about you, Gyasi?
24.
24. Okay.
22.
Jesus, guys.
I'm faster than Salanos. Holy crap.
We gotta have a side initiative
Nat
just
7.
so Silenos and Ouroboros can fight to see who goes next.
Natural 7.
And Katara, what did you get?
17.
Okay,
Read it through
great.
here.
All right, thank you. Let me just start shuffling the deck here a little bit.
Hit me.
Navarro.
Oh.
Do you
Sorry.
want to, we're going to put you, Gyasi, do you want to go before or after Navarra, the archer?
I'll go after. That's fine.
Cool. Okay, we're not too worried about those folks. Alicia goes before both of them. The 23. Oh no, with the 23, that's out. My apologies. It's 23, and then we got 22 for Silos. Wherever he went. Where are you, Silos? There you are. Okay. And now, okay, so that's actually it. That's it. So right. We got Ouroboros at 22. Or yeah, you both roll a 22. Who wants to go first, Silenos or Ouroboros?
Silenos can go first.
Silenos can go first. The Sphinxes go after with 20 initiative. I guess the Cyclopses are not doing too good on the initiative, apparently. Now he goes last for 2. Let Leonis above for the 10. Work our way up there. And Tar got to 17, so we'll go before all of them. Pyro will go to 18. And who am I missing here?
Look at the squad, dude.
I know, you guys are really doing things. Okay. I did it. I did it. All right. Here we go. Top of the order. Thalia. You are flying above the ritual. The ritual begins. You need to survive each round. What do you do?
How far away is the closest Demithots?
Let's find out. I would say the closest one is 223 feet
Why is it so far away?
because it's a whole pyramid and you guys are level 20.
Um, the distance pass is magic.
Dispel magic?
Yeah, I want to see if it works. If it's a magic.
Oh, okay. Sure, you distance cast Dispel magic and nothing happens, I'm afraid.
Damn. Okay.
It's a good thought.
It's a good thought. You have a bonus action for me.
How does kind of stars again? Can I have distance a kind of stars melt and not really?
You're gonna Crown of Stars?
Yeah, but I'm close enough, so I'm gonna distance it, but I don't know if I can because
You want to
Talking
distance
about
it, but you don't know if
distance.
you can.
Yeah.
If you wanted to distance cast it when you initially put it up, I think that might have worked. What is? I'm just gonna go look at distance cast for a second.
okay.
When you
crazy.
cast a spell that has a range of 5 feet or greater, you can spend 1 sorcery point. So if you wanted to distance cast Crown of Stars as you cast it in preparation, then all of your Crown of Stars will all have double distance.
That's amazing.
Cool. That can I do
Ooh.
that?
Yeah, it says when you cast a spell that has a range of 5 feet or greater, you can spend 1 sorcery point to double the range of the spell. So,
I'll
okay.
do that, and I'll throw a little note.
All right, who's getting it? You want the closest one?
Yeah, I guess the closest one.
All right, what do I got to roll? What do you got to roll? What happens?
The 22 to hit.
22 does hit.
Cool.
However, oh, you're probably not in range for this. Let's find out. No, you're not in range. Never mind. Go for it.
8.
8 damage. It goes. Ah. Is there anything else?
No.
Man, I just check in that people pay me to scream at them on chat sometimes, and they like it. Anyway, is there anything else, Thalia? Would you like to move?
Yeah, I'll get closer to the one that that I tried to tell. Or
Okay, you
not.
got 30 feet of speed, right?
Yeah.
Cool. All right, well done, Thalia. That'll bring us to Gyasi. What's the plan, man?
What's the distance out to the Cyclops that's right there visible on the screen?
All right, that one is 100. We're gonna say that was 110 feet.
110 feet. That's
You do have reach
fantastic.
with the trident, just so you know. And it should have. I don't think I put it in there by accident, but it should have the finesse property. The trident.
Actually, I'm gonna start by opening a fissure underneath that one.
Ah, we're going for the fissures. All right. You guys see Gyasi take the trident, spin it in his hands, stab it into the pyramid, and then underneath this particular Cyclops, a massive, highly pressurized geyser of water pillars into the air. What is the radius of that pillar?
It is 30-foot radius, 40 feet high.
God damn.
All right. What do you need from my Cyclops?
I need a DC 20 strength saving throw.
That is going to be a failure.
Okay, so we'll start with 22 points of. Hold on a second.
Okay.
That's 22 points of bludgeoning. Is knocked prone. If the creature is huge or smaller, it's also pushed 10 feet away, and just away.
Got it. So it's pushed 10 feet away from you. in the geyser. So basically, this geyser shoots up. He goes, and from the desert, the Cyclops is shot into the air and goes, and hits the geyser. He's enough weight to like impact it, and he hits the ground in the geyser. It's basically being like you ever see people in those like skydiving tunnels?
Yep.
He's getting
That's
juggled.
kind of him. As he like hits the ground, he's heavy enough to hit the ground, but he's still being like kind of lifted off and tousled around inside, and he'll take damage. All right, well done, Gyasi. Is there anything else?
And I will take a move to move at the same parallel, but in front of the other guy, and he's just gonna get the
Hell yeah.
just gonna get the finger wave.
The
Come
Neo.
get some.
The Neo. Yeah, you just kind of move a little
He's
to the side
beginning
just
to
to like
believe.
very very subtly, very readily just sort of walks across the pyramid and stops and gives him one of those. And the Cyclops goes, and all right, well done, Gyasi. That will bring us to Navara, who's like, wow, that was so cool. And as she finishes writing notes about how Gyasi's using the trident, she quickly puts it away and draws her bow and starts doing her own situation. She's going to do an arcane eye longbow shot on that one that you gave the wave to. She's going to hit both times, and they're all going to take. She's pretty dang good at what she does, even at this level. I'm going to fire for Hunter's Mark. That's okay. She's going to do 15 plus. Come on, brain. 13. That's going to be 16 points of. Sorry, that's going to be 26 points of damage on the overdraw. And then we're going to do something similar again. That's going to be 4, 8. That's going to be 18 additional points of damage to this guy. She fires 2 really powerfully drawn shots at this guy. He goes, that's going to bring us to Alicia. Alicia, you have 2 Cyclopses of your own to deal with. What's the plan?
Okay. Let me see. Let me think. So are they within 30 feet of each other?
They are not.
Yeah, so they are not. Okay. How far away from each other?
They are. Let's see here. They're about 95 feet from each other.
We're goofing off.
Sorry.
95 feet from each other. Okay. Interesting.
All right, the 2 Cyclopses are approaching.
Okay, I'm
Think
gonna.
about what you want to do next.
Oh, I am. I think.
Vogue.
Okay, sure. Okay, sure. Let's
30 seconds. What are you gonna do?
Okay. Let's say I'm gonna look at one of them, and I'm gonna. Well, actually, I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna just cast look at one of them and cast polymorph on one of them.
Okay, what are we polymorphing them into?
A turtle.
A turtle?
Yes,
Is it we be turtle?
Yes. 23 wisdom save.
Oh man.
Unless I can cut
possible.
up. It doesn't say anything about up.
As you cast the spell at him, let's see if he. Let's see. I mean, you have to. Oh, okay. No, he's gonna fail, and yeah, he's gonna become a turtle.
Unless
It's
I
gonna
can
become
up.
a little turtle.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't say I can upcast. But can I upcast it?
I don't know. Can you?
It says I can. Okay,
Oh,
okay,
what
sure. I'll
happens?
cast both of them. I'll turn both into turtles.
Both of them into turtles.
Yeah.
The other one rolls a natural 20 and is going to succeed. This guy,
Oh.
however,
The
Uh,
the duality of man.
is it
duality of giants.
can is it possible that I can that luck could roll on that or? Well, actually,
No,
no.
no,
No.
you can't. You can't luck roll someone else's roll unless it's an attack roll against you.
Okay then.
But speaking of which, as it turns into a little desert turtle, this one is going to use its reaction called it's called Spell Vengeance. And as you do that, it focuses its one eye on you and goes, "Oh," and is going to charge at you at top speed. I'm going to charge at you 60 feet, and he is going to end his turn because he has ran out of movement.
Okay.
Okie dokie. That's going to bring us to. Or is there anything else from you, Alicia?
I'll go back up. I'll move up the pyramid like 30 feet away from him.
Oh no! It is half movement to move up the pyramid because that is a tall
Okay,
pyramid.
half movement. I'll do that. For now,
Okay,
yeah.
fair enough. That is going to bring us to Ouroboros.
Silenos, actually.
Oh fuck! Silence.
Sorry.
So I was so fast. I was
got
so
you, bro.
fast. You didn't even see it.
You didn't even see his turn. Suddenly they're all dead. All right. God of Fellowship. What do you do, my friend?
Okay, so I got a question.
Oh yeah.
From this here helm. There's quite
Yeah.
there's quite a powerful thing it can do.
There's a great power with it.
Yeah. Okay, so there are some conditions to that.
Right.
Can like is that met? So sorry, if you just go on to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over there right now.
No worries. Sorry about that.
No worries at all. No worries at all. Ye helm of our Lord and Savior. Okay, which one are we going for? Crowd of Nyx?
The depends. Yeah, so on that helm there is also that there's that, but then the bottom one, protection.
Oh.
What is
Okay.
it? Could I do that now? It says some conditions that maybe are opposite to that, but I just don't know.
I think so. Let me go double check though.
Yeah. No.
Let's see. Oh. Oh, I think I tagged the wrong spell onto this. I'm sorry. Spell because it's spell just 3. Yeah, I tagged the wrong one onto this. I apologize.
No worries.
Hang on a second. Sorry, I'll change
I
that as
mean,
we
it's not a
go
huge deal.
here.
I can attack for the first round because on the first round of combat I get some bonuses, so I could hold off and do that.
Oh, hang on. I'm half a second away from getting you what you're actually getting here.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
No worry. No problem at all.
While he's doing that, the real
Okay,
question is...
you get, so the spell is called Summon Undead, not Create Undead, and I will change that momentarily.
Yeah.
But it essentially allows you to summon, like, one creature, and that creature, I think it would have to be, I think it's going to be ghostly, like the ghostly only version, but it basically allows you to summon, like, a wicked powerful, like, shade, like a ghostly shade to fight with you.
Cool. Yeah. Okay, so that was just a question about how that worked. Now I kind of know how I'm going to use economy.
Cool.
I'm going to who I can see where I am, I believe. Who's in front of me? Just 2 guys?
Yeah, 2 guys on your side. Well, it depends on which side you're looking, because there's the one on Giassi's side where this guy's caught up in like a water geyser.
Got it. And then it's Katara and the other person. Okay, yeah, I'll go and I'll curve over and help Giassi. With my doe, I have 160-foot fly speed.
Okay.
So I'd like to kind of dive down the pyramid maybe halfway down towards the one closer south.
So like that?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, 120 feet, so like there. Cool.
Yep. So one more question. If I use
Yep.
the double-edged scimitar, it's a melee weapon. If I use it using the thrown property, can I stunning strike with it?
Ooh, good question. Could you go look at that feature? Does it say it has to be melee
Yeah,
specifically?
so it
I don't
says
think it does.
makes a ranged attack with the scimitar. Oh, it says ranged attack, so maybe it can't.
We'll look at stunning strike to see if
Yeah,
that.
no
Yeah,
worries.
yeah.
Stunning strike when you hit with a melee weapon attack. So
Okay,
it's just a
so
little weird because it's a melee weapon, but it's a melee weapon that's thrown.
yeah, so that would be considered range because it's
Okay,
so unfortunately.
no problem. No worries. Then your boy's just gonna beam him.
Okay.
Am I with
Also, if after your turn's done, hit the refresh button, your helmet should be updated.
perfect? If I am I within 90 feet of him, or can I make myself within 90 feet of him?
I think you're well within 90.
Sweet. Bonus action, hunters mark him,
All right.
and then we are gonna take some shots.
Cool.
And I'm gonna sorry, go ahead.
He is going to use a reaction
Yeah.
to do spell vengeance against you.
Mhm.
As you cast a spell on him, he like just loses control and goes "Ugh," and charges you. He's gonna run here. We're gonna see about jumping into the air because he can jump pretty high actually.
I'm sure he can.
He can jump to like about here. And he has just enough reach to reach you because he has a 10-foot reach. So he jumps into the air and like swings his arm around. He's gonna make a slam attack against you, Silenos. That is a natural 20.
Can I use luck on him from our
You can.
Jewel of the Heroic Bond?
Yeah, absolutely you can.
Cool.
Not a natural 20, but it is still going to be a 29 to hit.
Okay.
So it's going to be 8, 16, 17, range 17, 25. That's going to be 32 points of damage as he swings his arm and batters you on the back and then lands on the ground.
No worries. Can I, or what would the concentration check be?
It would be 16.
16. Okay, cool. It's going to be a 23 to keep concentration.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Cool.
All right, go ahead and beam him.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna cast him as my nemesis, as one of my new features. So I'm just gonna see the veins on his neck and in his arms and shoot for there.
Got it. Go for it.
Cool. That is gonna be 36 to hit.
Hell yeah.
All right. That is going to be 26 damage. Or
26.
no, sorry, I'm mistaken.
It's all good.
My bad. 16 plus 25 damage.
25 damage, understood? All right, you shoot him in the head, and he's, that hurt him pretty bad.
Cool. Second shot, hunters, or not hunters, mark, sharpshooter.
Okay.
It's going to be a 29 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Uh, 23 damage.
23 damage, understood. He is very bloody.
Third shot,
Go for it.
sharpshooter.
Hell yeah.
24 to hit.
That will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Perfect. I'm gonna make this a hill giant strike. See if I can like shoot him out of the air, knock him prone.
Got it.
$29 damage, and a strength saving
He's dead.
throw.
He is dead. You got him. He jumps through the air and like smashes you, and as he's on the way down, you just like take the hit and spin around and like pull 3 arrows back into one string and just let them loose, kind of like Legolas into the ogre head. You just shoot him in the back of the head 3 times, and his eyeball goes pops out the front, and he slams across the front of the pyramid dead.
Sweet. Would you say how much speed would you say my doe has left? Maybe like 40 feet?
It used all 120 feet.
Oh, it's 160.
Oh, then he has 40 feet left.
Okay, I'll just take 40 feet towards this other side where there's still the 2. Yeah.
Those guys?
Yeah. Captain's got it handled.
Cool.
And that'll be me.
Got it. Okay, Ouroboros. You are bigger than them, which is very important to remind yourself as you go into this fight. And you bear the bolt of Zeus. The Cyclopses have no idea what they're in for.
Mm-hmm.
But what do? How do you punish them for their lack of fear?
Quick question. So they are giant kind, right?
They are giants. They're the first. They're some of the first giants, in fact.
Do I get the sense? Yeah, okay. Do I get the sense they would know what the Staff of Kings is?
Perhaps.
So.
Been many thousands of years. Thousands of years. And they just got born. Also kind of stupid.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, in that case, I'll brandish the primordial bolt.
They like pause in their approach, and do it. There is no mercy.
I relish in knowing that I look like my father right now, and then I'll.
And there's a thunderous channel from the sky above as you launch your bolt. Are you doing the big one, or are you doing the also a big one but not quite as big?
It is called the Fulmination Bolt.
All right. What do you need from me? Dex save?
I need you a dexterity saving throw, DC 21.
They can't possibly succeed.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna roll 6d10 damage.
Right.
Light him up.
Light him up.
I got 4 10s for a total of 52 damage.
52 damage. You and he like falls to a knee as his whole body like sparks, and he twitches from it. And the other guy goes, "Ugh." You didn't kill him.
Also, something of note, with the Storm Master feature of this bolt's power automatically disintegrates a large or smaller non-magical object or creation of magical force. If such a target is huge or larger, this spell disintegrates a 10-foot cube portion of it. That might just be object.
That's
I don't
for
know
objects,
if it works.
really. That's
okay.
No. It doesn't work on him, but it's good to know. But I will say, just for fun, I'll say that like I don't even know how to illustrate this, but I'm gonna give it a try. Okay, how about this? We'll say behind him. So you've done this, and the one Cyclops turns around and looks at the ground, and the bolt shot through him and into the sand behind him, and that sand got turned into a giant, basically turned it to glass.
Oh, a glass sculpture.
Nice. Yeah, it takes an action to do that, so I think I'm pretty
spent?
much. Yeah, I think I'm pretty much spent.
Had a good day. Good day. Bonus action, movement.
No, no. Oh,
Lobby.
what is this? Also, yes. With my bonus action, I will cast Lightning Strike on the same individual.
Oh yeah. From just from the core of your being, you lend a hand forward. This isn't from the bolt, but from your very heart, and lightning fires off of your hand. Dex save, right?
Yes.
DC.
It ain't gonna be good.
They succeed.
1 million.
1 million cajillion gazillion.
I don't know what my DC is.
But look at your spell save, DC.
I'm trying. Where are you? What the
It should say in the feature, does it not?
What is this?
Oh my god.
I can't find it. Oh. No, it does. It doesn't say.
Does it
DC.
say anything?
No, it's just.
It says it does it. There's no DC.
Hyphen, which I assume means infinite.
No. It nice try, cook. Let's take a look. Or chef, excuse me. Okay, let's see. Against your spell DC. And you don't have a spell DC. Okay. So I'm gonna create your spell DC. Okay, we'll use your wisdom mod. Why is your charisma so low?
I don't know.
Because he's a charismatic motherfucker, Ryan. I don't know what else to tell you.
I think
Why
it's
do you
the
have
cape.
22 in strength and con? What the fuck?
That's how that works.
No,
Have you
it's not
seen
how
that?
it works. I gotta go through all your sheets and figure all of you out. But anyway, we'll use wisdom, so that's +1. So you have a DC of 15. You have a DC 15. They save.
Okay, cool. That'll be my turn.
Campaign's almost over. Campaign's almost over. Okay, Pyre's turn.
You think?
You think? I don't know. You guys could decide to just go chill on a beach somewhere for 100 years. It's true. Okay, let's see. Let's see what Pyre does. Okay, they don't have any of that going on. He's gonna say to you, he goes, don't worry, I've got you, Alicia. And he is going to cast Grease. Remember Grease?
I don't love Grease.
Remember
Doesn't
that
come up
spell?
much, but when it does, it's fun.
You guys remember Grease? It was a good spell.
Fun spell.
Damn, that's a throwback. The last time that spell was cast, it was like episode 1 of our campaign.
I love that movie.
I like how everyone's like, oh. This guy casts like a spell, and everyone's like, oh, cool. Yeah, I remember Grease. Okay. Yes,
He thought he ate.
he thought he did a good job, but apparently he didn't. Let's see here. Buddy and as he casts it, Buddy falls prone. He goes, and hits the ground. And he feels pretty good about himself. He takes out like, and it's like a grease, and the guy goes, and he's like, yeah. He's also gonna like look up at you, Silas. Goes, hey, if you want to concentrate on another spell, I can also cast flame arrow. So if you wanted me to like provide like a little like artificiary help to your quiver, I could do that for you, and you can concentrate. And it looks like you're concentrating on Hunter's
That
Mark,
would be amazing.
Okay. And yeah, and he'll kind of just like get in a position to help you out whenever you're ready. And that will be his turn. That's gonna bring us to Tara, the spookiest girl in the world. What do you do?
Quick question. Can I roll to see if I would have had the brains to bring out my familiar before this?
I'm gonna say we did have we had a little long while for buff stuff. I'm gonna
Totally
say
fair.
any buff. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just like slide to the left there. I'm gonna go to the north. Just like
Crisscross. Oh, sorry.
can I just go like 10 feet or I'll go like 20 feet. I just don't want to be right beside this person in case a rock gets hurled my way.
Because what? You don't like me?
Trying to protect
After what we've
you.
been through, we went to hell together.
I've been there
And
before.
back.
I've been there before.
Sounds special. I'm going to Elder's Blast. The one in front of me.
My
Right,
mom
this
lives
guy.
there. I hate it.
My mama lives there.
A warlock casting
Okay.
Eldritch Blast. This is unheard of.
I know. I rolled this low. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
You roll all your attack rolls at once if you want, and you just do like a bunch of dice if that's helpful.
Okay.
Whatever you want to do.
It was,
Whatever's best.
it's 11 damage. Then I'll do
Okay.
the rapid 3.
Cool.
Okay. Next one. More than that. It's 22 to hit.
22 definitely hits.
This one will be 29 to hit.
That'll hit.
And then the last one is 25 to hit.
That'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. If you're above the 20, they're naked. They're mostly naked, if not entirely naked. Yeah, they're naked.
So it's another 9 force damage.
Okay.
16 force on top of that.
Okay.
9, 16, and the last one, 8 force damage.
8. Fantastic. You just put like your 4 fingers forward, summon like, and then blast these like lances of eldritch energy that like put spears through him, and and it hurts him tremendously. Well done. Is there anything else for Katara? Bonus actions.
Trying to figure out if there's a good spot. Can I bonus action? I'm just gonna Misty Step a little higher on the pyramid and kind of towards Ouroboros. I just want to be sort of in enough distance I can kind of like visually see what's going on over there.
Yeah, you want to go up and closer to Ouroboros.
Yeah, like there's a good distance.
Cool. And you got 10 feet left too, so you can just.
Yeah, sure. That sounds good. I've just left the whole person all by themselves, but they'll be fine.
I'm level 10. I'm level 10.
Oh shit. Oops.
All right.
We died to gods at that level.
And so are we. To be clear.
Yeah, they're talking to us.
There's more
Yeah,
now.
they're talking to us.
Yeah. We are also talking to gods, I will remind you. And that will bring us to that is going to bring us to the mother of Gyasi. Oh, isn't she great, folks? Let's give her a round of applause. Isn't she great?
Dude,
Level
what an
20
absolute
player.
power move.
What a great
What an
player.
absolute power move.
What an absolute power. What is she gonna do? She wants to protect her boy. That's gonna be, let's see here.
Not my son.
Incredible. Indeed, she is going to. She's getting used to the high level stuff. We're gonna start small and work up. You know what I mean? She is going to cast a Guardian of Faith.
I was expecting just a little 9th level Eternal Damnation.
Just a little meteor's one. Just like a little meteor's one.
Just like pequeño, pequito.
Petito spell. Let me see if she's feeling big spell over it. Guys, you're good. Why is she casting this high level spell? She's gonna. Oh, okay. This is kind of funny. I'll do this instead.
She Probably
Oh,
doesn't
that
know
doesn't.
how to like rein it in yet.
Yeah, no. She's like, I'll just give it a try. Oh, sorry, Miata. Let's see. Ooh, this one's really cool.
Guy's spell woke up Thalia. That was quite
Oh,
that
sorry,
was
Thalia.
that was quite rude of you.
My
Sorry,
bad.
Thalia.
That was my fault.
Oh no.
I apologize.
That's
I'm
okay.
an asshole.
That is said with no shame. You need rest, you
What?
take it.
What are you
Okay.
talking about?
She's gonna go. Okay. Let me try. She goes. I'm going to try something. She's going to say. She's going to say. Rozan. The pyramid sort of rattles slightly, but not in like a destructive way, but almost in a fortifying, powerful way. And he's going to cast Power Word Fortify.
What the fuck?
She can bestow them amongst the recipients. Okay, let's see here. She's of course going to give her favorite boy 30 temporary hit points. Gyasi, get 30 temporary hit points. She's gonna give. Let's see here. We know we got those kids up there. They need to be a little help. 1, 2, 3. Each of them is gonna. So that's gonna be. She's going to give 20 temporary hit points to the 3 children of Greece at the top of the tower. So it's an additional. We got 20, so 2, 4, 6. That's going to be 60 additional. So we're at 90 now. We've got 30 left to bestow. She's going to give 10 temporary hit points to Silenos, 10 temporary hit points to Ouroboros, and 10 temporary hit points to Thalia. And that's what she does with her action. She casts Power Word Fortify. And does she have any cool bonus actions? Let's take a little look. Take a little look-sees here. And nobody needs healing, so that'll be it. She'll go, wow, bye my son. And that will be her turn. That's gonna bring us to Leonis. And it's gonna go, thanks, Mama Gyasi. I love your son, by the way. We're great friends. Just gonna go, oh, good, young man. That's gonna, yeah, it's just too wholesome. I'm sorry.
Good. Good.
You get him.
You want a butterscotch?
Yeah. I also have the chef feet, just like my son. That's okay. Ouroboros. Leonis is gonna step a little closer this way. Oh, I know what he's gonna do. He's gonna look up to the sky, see the beautiful angelic form and slightly sleepy form of Thalia, and is going to say, "The love gives in and speaks in the whisper of art, dear heart. How I love you like this." And he is going to grant you a bardic inspiration. You will have an additional D8. That's a D8 to spend how you please on the bonus action. And as an action, what are we going to do with the whole entire action? Let's see who's close. Who's close.
What's poking me in my back? Yes.
Thought that was funny, apparently. Man, sorry, I'm blanking here. What's his name? I think he's just going to. Doesn't have a lot of actions from this far away. He's kind of. Let's take a look here. So stupid. He's gonna hold an action. Yeah, he's gonna hold an action. That is gonna bring us to this ropes. Okay. Here we go. They're around 460 feet. They are going to... I'm going to pick up some rocks. I'm going to chuck some rocks. Disadvantage, but they're going for you, Katara. And for Delia. Does a 26 hit?
It does, but I have mirror image up.
Okay, give it a roll. Give me a d20 roll. See if it's a mirror image.
Okie dokie.
See, that doesn't hit Thalia. That misses.
Oh gosh, I think I rolled super low. So I think
it's gonna hit?
I think
hit
so.
you. Oh boy.
Hang on, let me just double check these. Just want to make sure I got the. If I roll. Yeah, I had to roll 6 or higher and I rolled a 2.
That's gonna be 30 bludgeoning damage, my friend. As the rock. And it kind of hurts a little bit. All right. This guy's a turtle. He's gonna go. And that's his turn. This guy is gonna go. He's gonna stand back up on the grease, and let's see if he falls over. Let's see if he falls over again.
That'd be hilarious.
That'd be great.
What is that guy saying in Giant?
It's going fucking stupid. It's a desert, slippery desert. Something like that. He's gonna go here for.
That is a really
What if
funny
we-
image.
He's gonna jump up. He's gonna start bounding up the side. Bounding up the side. He's gonna end his movement at here. He's gonna chuck a rock at you, Alicia.
Doesn't he waste like half his movement just get up?
You're right. He does. Thank you
Yeah,
for
I was
reminding me.
confused. Like, wait a minute. I just simply
I know.
remember you.
He's
job,
jumping
good
to
job.
avoid the difficult terrain.
Yeah,
It's
he
genius.
is, but he's only gonna get to about here. No, it's less than that. Sorry about that.
That's an Ouroboros move.
It's
Can
a
I
Baldur's
just-
Gate
can I-
3 move.
Can I just jump it?
It is a legit tactic. Okay, so he's gonna throw a rock at you at disadvantage, Alicia.
Okay.
With a 13, that's probably gonna miss.
Yep, that'll miss.
Okay. Meanwhile, over here, dead fucking loser. Huh. This guy's gonna try and get up inside the geyser. I believe that's difficult. What's the dealio there, Kiasi, with your geyser?
I have to go look.
Okay, I'll make my way over as well.
A geyser at Giza.
Then
Oh.
one charge fissure opens. Any creature must save. It doesn't give me a duration, so I'm assuming that it's probably an instant, and
Yeah.
he
it's
just
an
is
instantaneous.
up and prone.
Yeah, it's an instantaneous. Yeah.
Well, he's prone and can get up
yeah.
and do whatever is
Yeah,
normal.
yeah. Absolutely. So he gets up, rubs his ass because it hurt, and then he's going to run 30 feet this way. He's gonna chuck a rock at you because he's a little annoyed. That's going to be at disadvantage. Wild miss. It's going to be a 13. It's like 10 feet beside you. These guys. Thank you so much.
You dare.
40. Jumps up here. My ancestors made that boat.
And I wield it.
Oh shit, that was actually cooler than what I said. This guy's gonna... Can't fucking... Okay, that guy's gonna roll at disadvantage. This guy's gonna roll a straight roll at you, Ouroboros.
I am his ancestor, technically.
19 to hit, Ouroboros?
No.
No. The guy closer to you rolls a 23.
That will not hit either.
What? How do you...
Yep,
what?
just
What
barely.
do you mean?
Yep.
What do you mean?
It is what it is.
Means it doesn't hit.
What is Blessing of the Forge?
Where's that from? You're on the wrong character sheet.
Oh, no, I'm not. Ouroboros. Level 19, Blessing of the Forge.
What is that?
I don't know, bro. You put it in there as an additional misc bonus.
Oh,
Blessing of the Forge was
I know what that is.
uh
Damn, that's from a long time ago.
yeah, uh our Minotaur crafted it
Yeah.
and blessed it.
Where's that at? In my feats?
You mean like from back with the dwarves?
Yeah.
You've had it in here this whole
Holy
time?
shit. He's always been with me. Where is that? I can delete it like right now.
Don't worry, I'll get rid of it. It's fine.
Oh my god.
That's funny.
Like, Ryan, you're just gonna go through all of our character sheets now and just be like,
No. No. No.
How did you get that?
This
What did I
whole
do?
campaign
I can't wait to.
is wrong.
It's ruined! You just have a static +4 bonus to Constitution, Ouroboros. +4 modifier bonus. What reason?
From
Yeah.
I got chef.
No, I mean you like in. Never mind. It's not important right now. I mean it is, but whatever. You've overrid with a +4 modifier. You've like overrode the stat.
How is this possible?
Click on Constitution, not the numbers, but the like actual word Constitution.
Okay, there.
I love how we're fixing all of our character sheets tonight.
There we go. Okay. AC
You have
23. He hit with that one.
I got 22, but whatever. Anyways, he's gonna throw. Yeah. So damage. Yeah, we're gonna go through some sheets this week. 5. That's 11. That is 19. That's 25 reduced to 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
Very good.
All right. Them's the Cyclopses, which is going to bring us to Delia, who is like, I want to charge them, but something's telling me it's a bad idea. So I'm just going to stay here.
Does she have any ranged attacks?
Don't you mind your business over there. They're gonna just stay here and be safe. And she'll just hold an action with a glaive. And that'll be her turn. Because they're not within. Nah, so she's just gonna hold a. Oh, she's gonna dodge. She's gonna dodge. Okay. As we reach the top of initiative, at the top of the some things are gonna happen. Top of the pyramid. Words will be declared in a language that most of you don't understand, but anyone who will understand Egyptian through either tongues or by your own knowledge will hear the sort of chanting rise, and the central sphinx known as present says, and with the bringing of the past to these great heroes, the future dies. And this sphinx sort of unravels from existence. And the spell floods with power. You guys see off at the distance Atlas getting closer. He is seconds away. As he runs, he is going to just hear him sort of like, it's hard to hear over the thumping, the consistent thumping sound, but he's saying something in a primordial tongue. He says, the last part that some of you might gather is, I call you forth. And from the sands, hands begin to rise from the sand, pull themselves forth. You see these warriors with 100 arms and 50 heads rise from the sands to join the battle.
Those fuckers are broken. Like, mythologically broken.
Mythologically broken, yeah. They're not as tall as I wanted them to be. Hang on.
What were these things?
The Hecatonkanon, 100-handed ones.
I
There
gotta
we
look this
go.
up.
Sorry, what'd you say, Google?
Anyone who wants to know what these are can roll a religion check, and I'll be happy to tell you all about them.
Religion, okay.
I almost just
Chelsea
blurted
wants
out
to know.
what I know.
Yeah, no, I'll tell you. I'll tell you all about it.
Natural 20.
Natural 20. The
What a-
Hecatonkanon are.
I have
one
no
of the
idea what this
original-
is. Natural 1.
Makes sense because you're a druid and this is your background. But you know Katara because you're from the underworld too. Way back when the Gigantomachy began, Zeus called upon various allies amongst the giants, which were the Cyclopses and the Hecatonkanon. The Hecatonkanon were these warriors with 100 arms and 50 fire-breathing heads. Those guys might have came during the Titanomachy. It's not terribly important, but what's important is they allied with the gods and they were considered near invincible giants. And they were staunch allies of Zeus for his entire reign and were considered so mighty and powerful that they became the primary jailers of the Titans in Tartarus.
Well, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, they're here. We're here. All right, they're in. So they're pull themselves from the earth, join the fray.
Beefy boys. Okay.
They are beefy boys at that. Let
Imagine
me toss
100
them.
attacks in a turn.
Oh, they're coming. Don't you worry. Do you guys
It's
mind
like
if
that
you
shit
sit
from
while I
Naruto.
roll 100 attacks? No, I can't.
All right, that's one attack. I'll see you guys next week.
Not far off. So that's going to be where Silenos is an initiative, actually. And Silenos definitely has the higher dex mod, so... Boom. Boom! Okay, Thalia. Oh, there she is. Okay. It is your turn, my very sleepy friend. What would you like to do?
I am going to activate my Radiant Soul because I forgot all about that.
No! Okay, what next?
And then we'll use another Crown of Stars move on the nearest Cyclops.
Understood. Let me go find one for you, but in the meantime, please roll me an attack roll. The nearest one's 2... oh, no, that one's closer. 185 feet.
Yeah, that's close enough. 27.
27 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
That's 45 radiant damage.
45 radiant damage. You blast him, and he's immediately bloodied in one hit. Fucking incredible. Well done, Thalia. And if that's your turn, all right. Have a good nap. See you later. Yasi, it is your turn. Wielder of the Great Trident, what do you do?
Oh my god. That is an excellent question. How close are those? Our new play?
100-handed ones?
Yeah, and the Cyclops that's
120,
vertical near him.
105.
Okay, well, I didn't want to do it this way, but I'm going to.
Did you need some distance?
On this side of the pyramid, I'm going to slam the trident into the ground again, and
Okay.
this time the earth is going to reverberate with a mighty shake.
Oh, fuck. I know what's happening.
Earthquake.
Earthquake. That is what Poseidon does, man. All right, I'm gonna just go open that up for myself real quick because, you know. Okay, let's see here. 100-foot radius circle. Where would you like to place that 100-foot radius circle?
I'd like to start it at the base of the pyramid
Okay.
and just outward from there. That should be enough to soak both of everybody on this side.
Like that?
Yep.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Everything becomes difficult terrain. Um, when you cast a spell, dexterity saving throw or fall prone. DC 20, I believe.
Yes.
Oh, Gyasi, you're so. You think you're all that, huh? They're both knocked over.
He is.
As the earth opens and they fall onto their backs. It's him. And that is going to be that. And then fissures in the ground. Go ahead and roll me a d6 to see how many fissures you open up in the earth.
You get a fissure. You get a fissure. Everybody
5.
gets a fissure.
Ooh.
Okay. Fissures located and chosen by the DM. They are going to be 20 feet deep, 10 feet wide. Extend from one edge to the other. So let's go ahead and make 5.
Gyasi just created Sarlacc pits.
Yeah, pretty much. So
Send
let's
them
do one
back
there.
to the deep of which they came.
I got news for you. This is sand. Sand in an earthquake liquefies,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
and then
Yeah.
it becomes solid.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is fuck you, don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Damn. Now they're caught. Yeah, because the sand is obviously gonna just collapse back.
Yeah, it's gonna become solid again.
Earthquake on sand is just frightening.
Yeah. Unless you go down to like limestone or something, but then the sand is just gonna fill the hole. So
Okay, how many fissures is that? It's 1, 2, 3. All about 4.
you guys notice how there's like no sand dunes in this desert? It's almost like it's a flat plain of sand.
Satan. And we'll do, why not? Let's do one over here.
Where is Boreas?
And the epic music does sound a lot like Dune.
Hmm.
Okay.
In fact, I think it's from Dune. I honestly do.
Hell yeah.
Copyright strike.
They now need to make additional dex saves or fall in. Cyclops. And in the interest of this being really cool, the Cyclops falls over, the sand pours it underneath him, and the Cyclops. And then it gets covered with sand and vanishes underneath the desert and is literally buried.
I got
in
sand in
desert
my
sand.
eye.
Oh,
The worst.
not my eye!
My only eye.
My only eye! And now the 100-hand one will roll his save. Shut the fuck up. And the 100-handed one goes, oh! And he's gonna disappear under the sand as well because of like, no, this is defeat him all one foul blow. Fuck it.
I
and
hate
we'll-
sand. It's coarse and gets in everything.
The Cyclops is gone, but the 100-hand one is larger than the 20 feet. So while he is buried, you can sort of see his hands and like parts of his form still sticking up from the sand, like clawing at the earth. So there's still a chance he could get out, but that Cyclops is gone. Well done, Gyasi, Lord of Earthquakes.
bonus action, I'm gonna dash and I'm gonna move.
Where you
I'm
going?
gonna look up at Silenos and say, take Ouroboros aside, and I'm gonna lap up and towards Katara's side, and that should be an 80-foot movement.
Got it. So you want to
Hell yeah, we
go.
do a cool ass handshake as he goes by. Good job, Captain.
So you, so you want to go like here, Gyasi? Sorry.
Move me
You want it to go to
like
guitar
down
side, like
the
over here.
down the face of the pyramid, because that's the is that whose side is that I'm coming up on?
This is Alicia's side, and
Alicia's side? Oh,
I'll take the
I
help.
gotta,
Sure.
yeah, we'll go Alicia's side then.
okay. So you want to 80 foot it to like right here.
More upslope on the pyramid because this is round 2. We got one more, and then we got to present, so it's got to be within sprint distance.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So 80 feet puts you right there. Yeah, as you're going by, I don't know if you guys have seen the like cartoon thing going around where Hulk's falling out of the sky and Thor's going up, and they have this like thunder hand
I did see
high
that.
five. Yeah. So you're flying by, and Silent. You guys are go by its house. You like go down, and you just as you're like going by, and you guys fly by each other. It's sick. It's fucking
Ultimate
awesome.
fellowship.
Ultimate fellowship.
A godly
yeah.
dap, if you will.
Silent, let's go ahead and take inspiration for godly dap and cool. As that is what I think the God of Fellowship is all about. That just feels it fills you up. Incredible. That's gonna bring us to Nevarra, who's like, well, okay, fine. I'll go somewhere else. And she's gonna like run over to your side, Ouroboros. Or she's gonna look to where you're like, back for I am the. He goes, oh, okay, he's fine. And she's gonna
He's
run.
got it.
He doesn't want any help. And that's gonna be she's gonna run over here. And she's gonna take some shots at the nearest Cyclops. Okay. Oh, he's behind. Very funny. Oh, this is. Oh, we didn't end up doing that. Where are you? Where are you? Oh, there you are. Okay. Sorry, my brain just does things without me asking.
Making it? I just love that you did it for yourself.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad it wasn't just me. She misses with one arrow, and then she succeeds with the other. That is going to be 11, 21. Is that going to be 11? Yeah, 11, 21. That's going to be 31 points of damage on the overdraw.
Nice.
Bloodied, and that will be her turn. Alicia, man, they're taking down Cyclops' left and right on all the other sides. You gotta. What are you doing? I mean, you took one down yourself. You also got a hundred-handed one.
Yeah.
What's the plan?
Okay, how close is the 100-handed one to the Cyclops right there?
Question. They're about 70 feet from each other.
70 feet enough. Double check here. Yeah, still not close enough. Oh well. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna like just blast this guy with that giant right there, that Cyclops right there with the fireball.
Fireball, okay.
It's straight from the staff of burning wood.
He is going to take his vengeance. He's going to take his spell vengeance. He's going to charge you. It'll be $20.
Wait, hold on. Does it take him like half movement to get up?
Immediately after the creature casts the spell. So let's do your spell first, and then we'll do the run.
Okay.
So that'll be a failure for him. Go ahead and roll me the fire damage. And then he's going to charge you half movement to 30 feet and gets to there.
Okay,
8d6.
Okay, 8d6, hang on. 6, 1, 2,
Let me beat your ass.
No, do me good. 33.
33. No nonsense kind of damage. Good job.
Does he have half movement because he's climbing
Yes,
up
he
the
does.
pyramid? Okay.
Yes, he does.
Okay,
And
will-
it hurts him. He's pretty dang hurt.
okay, and I'll move. Okay, now I'll move up the pyramid again.
Okay,
Yasi, you want to have fun with this guy?
Ah,
That's not my objective. My objective is to keep them busy until we can fall back. Let's not lose track of the objective. I'll deal with him. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
right. That's Alicia's turn. Bring us to Silenos the Hunter. But not before a legendary action. In fact, a round of legendary actions. Hunter handed one. Some of his hands go down and pick up a number of rocks and will throw them up that hill. That's gonna be. Sorry, I'm sorry.
And did I move up 15 feet?
Yes, you did.
Okay, cool.
Let's hit. I think it wants to hit you, Alicia. Or actually, no, you're running away. We're gonna hit the one who's coming towards us, which is Gyasi. Gyasi, this is gonna be at disadvantage because you're a little far away, but we're gonna throw it at you nonetheless. You avoid a natural 20 on the disadvantage, but that is going to be a 29 to hit.
29 will hit.
I need a strength saving throw, please.
Yeah, no.
Did Thalia's holy aura make it at advantage, I think?
Yeah.
Oh. Good point.
Saving throws at advantage.
Good job.
And that was that. Thank you, Thalia. That was fantastic. That changed a 1 into an 18 for a total of 20.
A 20. Oh, 20 is just shy of the 21 DC. You're going to take 17 bludgeoning damage, surely out of your temporary hit points. And you are going to be knocked prone. But fear not, you're not. Sorry.
I was gonna say, does Emboldening Bond work on saving throws? I can't remember.
I'm pretty sure it
Emboldening Bond does.
Attack rolls and saving throws.
If you use your Emboldening Bond.
Thalia!
This is the second time.
Saving our butt all the time!
Thalia for the win. Emboldening is a die 8 now.
Yeah.
It's okay, you're one off. As long as you apply it, you're good. Thalia, Goddess of Grace and Goddess of actually.
There's never been a truer statement.
So with the power of Thalia at your back, Yas, you are not knocked off your feet and you remain aloft. You still take the damage though. But your temporary hit points, you're too fortified to be harmed. Okay, there's another legendary action over here going before Katara, because it's not at a disadvantage either way. It's going after Dilly. Misses on a nat 20. There's no nat 20 here, but that is going to be still a hit for a modified 20. She'll make a strength save. She's going to use Indomitable to roll again. It's better. She'll save. She'll save on the Indomitable, just barely save. She is going to take a hot 22 points of bludgeoning damage, however. And then over here, Ouroboros, you're going to be getting a rock to the face as well, my friend.
It's times like this I wish I went monk at least a little bit so I can just catch big ass boulders.
Falling back.
Yeah.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
That'll hit, sir.
I need a strength save, please. Should be at advantage because you're raging.
A strength save. Alright. Saving throws at advantage?
Yeah.
Yes, Holy Aura. And you're raging, and it's strength.
I don't think that's what it does, but
It is. Or, the saving throws? Either way, you have advantage because of Holy Aura.
alright, well, good. show because that is a natural 20 for a total of 31.
Reduced because you're raging, you take 15 bludgeoning damage and you are not knocked off your feet. Well done. All right, now it brings us to Silenos' turn. What's the plan, Silenos? Will you slay a Hecatonkanon? Let's find out.
What was that damage?
15.
15.
15. Okay.
Bonus action. Chromatic infusion.
Okay.
So I get 1d4 acid damage.
Oh yeah.
And then action. Going to ride my doe maybe to the middle of the pyramid. Yeah, the opposite way. Actually, sorry, middle of my side. So a little more. Yeah, exactly. Perfect.
Okay.
And then just on the pyramid, I'm going to hop off and from my Helm of Darkness, cast a 9th level summon undead.
Hell yeah. So you said you're hopping off your doe?
Yes. No. So like I'm gonna fly it down onto the ground just because I imagine like it's a very powerful magic. He probably can't do it while he's flying.
Sure.
Yeah.
You call forth from the underworld the spirit of the undead. Where would you like to summon this? I believe you can summon it anywhere within 60 feet, if I'm not mistaken.
It's 90 feet.
90
just
feet, nice.
wondering, what is that big aura that's in front of Silenos currently?
The one back here?
No, other side, sorry.
That's an earthquake.
Oh, okay. There's no hundred-handed over there. Or
No,
it'll
no.
come
Well,
back.
it's there. You see it sort of like reaching into the air, but it's buried.
Oh, okay. I was mistaken. I thought it was there. Okay, that's
It's
fine.
still alive and it might get out, but as of now, it's like buried.
Okay. Yeah, I will cast that 90 feet down towards the bottom of the pyramid.
Okay, 90 feet on your side, the bottom of the pyramid. I can use like shadows. Cooler. Okay, from you, 90
maybe
feet
45.
towards 45, like here.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, a powerful shade of death appears.
Cool. Now that I'm off my doe, I'll just tell it to follow me. It won't really move at all, but I'm going to take 50 feet of speed to the other side of the pyramid towards Ouroboros.
Okay. Got it.
Perfect.
So you do.
And that's me.
Okay, your doe will just kind of be here with you. Okay. At the end of your turn, you can utilize your newly summoned undead if you wish.
Yeah. Heck yeah, I'd like to. So it has a hover speed. So would it be affected by that earthquake?
No. Hover essentially means that if it's knocked prone, it won't get knocked out of the air.
Okay.
So it could just fly pretty much eternally.
Perfect. It has a 40-foot speed, so it's just gonna take it towards where the 100-handed. Yeah, so just towards there. 40.
Start moving 80 feet towards it.
Yeah, dash, exactly.
Got it. Okay, fantastic.
Perfecto.
100 one turn. This one is going to attempt to unbury itself. Not usually how Earthquake works, but considering the whole sand ordeal, I like it. So it's going to give it a try. Get out. The buried 100 one isn't getting out. And that Cyclops isn't getting out. They're going to be struggling in the Earthquake still. Over here, this one is going to go 40 feet this way. And it's going to go... speak in giant, Ouroboros. It's going to say, I hear you claim the title of king once. face me if you claim that to be true.
Ah,
And
shit.
he'll like crack his knuckle at you, and like raise all of his arms, and they'll all draw like 50 swords, and 50 arms. Say, face me if you would be king of giants, God.
Let's get it done. Yeah.
So they'll basically hold an action to
Yeah.
attack you in melee if you accept the challenge.
Mm-hmm.
This one's gonna go 40 feet this way, throw some more rocks at Delia. Miss. Wildly miss. This one, I think, go 40 feet this way. And is going to go for a little dashy poo. Go for a little dash. Is gonna jump high and up a
Is the
pyramid.
grease still up?
Nope.
Okay, never mind.
And is going to land right there and get some height. And that is going to be his turn. It's going to be all of their turn. Ouroboros, what?
After he says that, Ouroboros would have definitely have been like, he would have responded in giant and said, a worthy duel for a worthy king. And then he, I think he's a giant, so I'll pull out I'll kind of dispel the primordial bolt, and I'll pull out the giant slayer.
Okay.
And I'll run down and clock that motherfucker.
Okay.
I have a reach of 15 feet, I believe.
Got it. So you run, what's your speed? 40 feet?
40.
40. All right, you're not going to quite I'll tell you what, if you want to do like a little jump off the end, we'll close the distance if you care.
Okay, yeah, let's do it.
Just to like, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'll jump and midair like bring the hammer down, as they say.
I'll just give you your like rage jump thing that you hadn't gotten yet. You
Your
kinda,
pounce thing.
Yeah.
yeah, the feral pounce. You get it when you rage, but it's fine. You never used it. You jump through the air with the giant slayer. Fantastic. Go ahead and make your attacks against this guy who's one imposing big giant.
Yes, he is. That's the only way these giants learn, I've realized.
Size matters.
Yeah. Reckless.
Reckless, go for it.
I didn't need to do reckless, because I rolled a natural 20 for a total of 35.
All right.
I also have 1 pain point for a total of 36.
36 what?
To hit.
Oh, to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, then that's 20 hit.
Okay, so again, aren't I supposed to get 3 additional dice at this level?
Yeah,
It only rolls
3
like,
additional weapon damage dice.
yeah, fucking D&D Beyond is so ass when it comes to this. So all right, so max damage on the first one, correct?
Right. So
I
you
have
have
max damage anyway.
Okay, I'm gonna have to do this. So here we go. So Giant Slayer, you have a D12. You do max damage because you're a Ravager.
Yep.
So that's 24, and then you have a plus 10 to your damage roll. That's 34.
Oh, you're
So
adding the rage damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Giant Slayer does 2d6 additional damage. That is rolled because you get the a total of the actual weapon damage. So you're at 34. You get an additional
2 3s
12.
on the 2d6.
2 3s, so that's additional 6. So
Mm-hmm.
you're at 40. You're gonna get an additional 12 because we maxed dice. So that's gonna be 52. Do you have anything else to add to that?
Could I bonus action make the Giant Slayer my elemental cleaver?
I'm gonna say we missed that, and we're in the attack roll right now.
That's fair.
So I'll roll to see if he gets knocked over. Which he does, actually. You come in and you smash him, and he falls to the ground. And now go ahead and roll me 3d12, because brutal critical.
Ah, cool.
Yo, come and get me, man. Come and get me. Oh!
Damn, I rolled an
Yeah.
8, a 1, and a 12.
Okay. So 21 additional.
Yes.
So that's 73 points of damage. You bash him across the head. One of those head, like maybe like 3 or 4 heads, you completely just destroy, like fucking brain them out.
Damn.
And it hits the sand hard. And then you swing the giant slayer up and go in for an advantage attack because he's prone. Go for it.
Yes, sir. Boom. Boom. That'll be 28 to hit.
That'll hit.
Technically 29, but who's counting, right?
I just can't.
All right. 1d12 plus 9. Oh, that's fucking 20. 21 damage on that hit, and then an additional 2d6. And my rage damage is plus 4. So
21, 25. What did you get on your 2d6?
6.
6. So that's 31 additional points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. Boom! You hit him in the chest, and you're like, yeah, I fucked this shit up. He's fucking dead. And he just sort of like looks up at you and kind of spits out a tooth out of one of his remaining heads and looks at you and goes, a worthy challenge indeed.
And Ouroboros will finish his turn with, "You should have never stood against me." And then he'll point his hand and then do a...
Why are you British?
I don't know. Lightning strike on his face.
Yeah, sure. Dex save. That's gonna be 13, which will fail. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh shit. That's 46, if I'm not mistaken.
4d6 sounds right.
Kind of shit rolls. 13 lightning damage.
13 lightning damage.
Do you remember the power of my father?
He says, he'll look at you and says, I do. We of the 100-handed do not forget.
And I'll end my turn.
Okay, cool. We're coming to the end of initiative, but I don't like to end on NPC turns, so I'm gonna get Pyre's out of the way. Pyre is going to boy oh boy, what's he gonna do? It's a very overwhelming battle. He says, okay, oh god, what can I do? Oh yeah, this is good. And he's gonna run over here, and he's gonna like say, do I have consent to touch you, Yasi? Do I have consent?
Help yourself.
Okay, cool. And he is going to touch you and like just your foot, very gingerly, and there's going to be this like little shockwave of arcane. It's going to shoot up your body, and you're going to go invisible as it casts invisibility on you. Fantastic, and that's going to be his turn. And Katara, we will start on your turn next session. Cool. Okay. All right. That is the battle. Next week, we will complete this one and be ready, because as soon as you come back in time, you're going to have 2 Titans to contend with, right? So be on your guard. Be on your guard.
Will Zeus also be there?
I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll see if he left to go do something else. Or died. You
Completely
died.
possible
He just
either
pieced
way.
out.
Nah, man, he killed Typhon by himself. Soloed him. Got all the XP for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
All right, guys. Well, I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
Thalia's exhausted.
Yeah,
and all of you are
clearly.
exhausted. So
To be
we're all
honest,
going to.
Surratt, I'm very impressed by the fact that every time her eyes are open. Like I would be totally
I know.
if I laid down.
I'd be
It
fucking
is impressive. It is impressive. I'm like, Thalia, and you're like,
It's
and you're
amazing.
back.
not.
Very impressive.
We appreciate it.
But I'm gonna be asleep here pretty soon.